that I have, implement it over the board, and then sacrifice something to the dice gods.
Yes. Okay, so the players are now getting ready. We are waiting for the go from the production.
Yeah, and the players are at the board right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And it looks as if we are going to begin the 2025 Backgammon World Championships live from the Fairmont Hotel here in Monte Carlo.
We're playing on the Monte Carlo board from the Backgammon Galaxy shop.
How fitting.
Of course, Backgammon Galaxy being
No, we are in Monte Carlo, though, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's part of the reason why we named this board the Monte Carlo board. And of course, Backgammon Galaxy is the sponsor of this event. Download the app or go to the website, backgammongalaxy.com. And here we go. First roll. First roll goes to Timo. Making the 5-point. The 3-point. This is the tournament director, Arda, in the background. He's coming in to stop the match for whatever reason.
19-point match. Are we playing league?
We're playing a 19-point match today. The other matches that we played earlier in the week before the finals were just 17.
How much do you think that's going to change it up, Justin?
Probably not that much. But the match will go a little bit longer. There will be time, you know, if a player goes down by a lot of points early in the match to fight back. That's always nice. And that generally has an effect on, you know, whether or not the better player potentially has a greater chance to try to utilize whatever skill advantage they may have.
Of course, the longer the match is, the more it favors the stronger player. And it's safe to say that Timo is the favorite in this matchup. But it's not much difference. The Backgammon Galaxy app, scan the QR code and download the app from the App Store.
Maybe during a break today, Mark, you could play somebody watching
Yes,
on the Backgammon Galaxy app, and in order for them to do so, they're going to have to download it.
That's our plan. We're going to play against some of the viewers today in the breaks. And hopefully we'll get some in-between game interviews as well.
Right. So it's not every day you see the 23-point anchor with the 1-point made, followed by a little mini 6, 7, 8 prime here.
Yeah.
Sort of an awkward structure from white.
It's not... Oh, yeah, okay, so double fives actually plays quite well.
It's a fantastic
this is not
roll.
a particularly good position for Timo because he has the ace point made, so he doesn't really have good timing. He's up in the race, which means he has a lower pip count. But he has quite bad timing here, so if Claxton can just build a prime, he could get him to crunch. But actually, after this double five, Claxton is actually making the right move here. He should go for the blitz attack. This is a bit too early to double. Good decision.
Well, there's your 4, Mark.
Yeah, what about
and
the...
what 3 are you choosing? Are you coming off the anchor? Are you bringing this checker in?
This is quite a big play, but it's also a pretty good play. That's the best way to win the game. But it might not be the best play because of the gammon losses that you...
Yeah, something about maybe entering and hitting. Some of the double hitting options might be bad.
Yeah.
I think some of the problems with coming off of the 23 right now is you're actually not really being primed all that well anyway. You should be fine getting off the anchor if this attack works.
The anchor is pretty good for Claxton. Every time your opponent makes their 1-point, having an anchor on their 2-point is really powerful. He did find the best play. Oh, actually, it swapped on the XG Plus analysis.
Oh, and he fans?
It was close.
All right, no cover.
That's the 6.
And the 1 just has to play 6 to 5, and
yeah,
apparently he's just going to hope he fans again.
Yes, increasing flexibility by distributing his spare checkers better. I don't think he's thinking about doubling here, is he? Oh, maybe he is. Maybe he is thinking about doubling. That would be quite aggressive.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's just counting the pips.
2-5 hits outside.
This move is kind of forced by logic. It's the only one that cleans up the blots in the outfield.
Makes it easier to take if a cube comes.
Yeah.
Not having extra blots in the outfield for them to hit,
This
pick
could be a
up.
double, actually. It is a double. It's a borderline double according to XG++, which means it's also completely fine to take a roll here. Yeah, good play by Timo. And now Timo is getting into a quite demanding position here.
And if last roll was a close double, this one must be a cube now.
Yeah, this is a clearer double because you don't have the blot hanging with contact over on the 18 point. The way to see that this is a double is to look for your market losing sequences here. So are there threats of losing the market? Losing the market means that your opponent couldn't take the cube next roll if you were to double.
I think this is a hard double to find. I mean, it feels like White's position is also kind of weak with the 1 point made and having this 23 point anchor.
Yeah. But you have market losers, like the point making numbers.
For sure, there's some. I think one of the real reasons why this might be a cube is because Black also has the 1 point made on the other side of the board.
Oh, that was a bit stiff. That wasn't a pretty play by Timo there.
We should have played the 2 here and then just moved the other one over.
Right, he would have better outfield control and better flexibility.
More pointing numbers for the 5 point if that checker had to stay there as well. Black's board is getting a little bit worse, right? So that means White's position is getting a little bit better.
Yet again, he's thinking about the cube. And if you look at Doron's side of the board here, you see that he's quite front-loaded, which means he doesn't have great timing in his front position. So this cube is pretty clear, I think. So more of a clear cube than the previous ones. And he's giving a quite hard decision here to Doron. Good take. Really good take.
With these gaps here and the 1 point being made, it makes the take a little bit easier.
Yeah. But good play by Claxton. So at least he's showing that he's not a scared player.
Definitely not. 2-6.
Not a great entry.
All right. 6, and the 2 just comes down to the 6 point here as well, I think.
Yeah. So what Timo is trying to do now is to minimize the shots where you get hit, while also maximizing your flexibility. So it seems to me that the best play is to play 13-7 here and leave the fly shots. You leave 4-3 and 2-5. So that's 4 out of 36, but you have a very nice and flexible structure.
He doesn't want to play the rest of this game without the 5 point or the 4 point, so increasing your flexibility to try to make those seems really important.
Exactly. So this is a horrible roll, actually. He's going to be forced to bury checkers. But he's still doing quite good here in this position. Oh, there we have the crunch. That's not great for Claxton.
6-2, not ideal. Black really wants to roll some sort of 2 or 3 plus an escaping number before his board starts to crunch even more.
Yeah. So interestingly enough here, Timo is looking at the slotting plays. He knows the importance of filling out those gaps. If he doesn't fill out the gaps, he will get in trouble later on. But at the same time, you don't really want to leave a direct shot, and there isn't any duplication going on here where you can duplicate a 2. Okay, interesting. It's not that bad. Small mistake.
How risky is leaving that shot? How risky is leaving that shot?
Well, to assess the risk, you got to look at the other side of the board. And because Claxton has crunched a little bit, it's less risky than it could be. And for that reason, it was actually a reasonable play. But it was quite aggressive to go for a slotting play like this, where you expose a blot. I think most players would have just played safe. So he's showing that he's
not afraid.
He's
right?
not afraid,
Yeah.
right? Okay, 6-5, that's blocked. 5-4 it plays. Clearing from the rear. Exactly what Timo wants to do.
Oh, 2-4.
Oh, that's terrible. More checkers are buried. Get 10% off in the Backgammon Galaxy web shop by using the promo code BGWC2025.
Still don't think we should leave any shots, but maybe you can get away with it. It's probably not a big deal now that he's broken down to a 4-point board and there's a bunch of dead checkers here that can't be used to remake any of these points.
Yeah, the fact that Claxton is already crunched a bit and has 3 dead checkers, it actually makes this the pay now, as we call it. You can pay now or you can pay later. But paying now, leaving a shot now, is actually the best play, rather than this hideously looking play. But it's not that bad. 33 millipoint mistake. Still rather close. And for the viewers who doesn't know what's going on in the bottom right corner, we have the performance rating and the engine analysis. So basically here we can see what the computer engine thinks are the best moves. And the performance rating is basically your error rate. The lower the better. If you play below a 4, you're at a Grandmaster level. So far in this match, both players are playing quite well.
So this position is a bit stripped right now. I mean, there's numbers that could leave a double shot. If white ends up rolling like a 6-5 here, the 6 would be forced to play here, and then he would only have this 5, which would leave a double shot.
Yeah, it's never great to own the 7-point when you're facing the 2-point anchor in a Baron.
I was playing somebody after the tournament yesterday, and they had this famous last words they said. They said, "It looks like I'm going to win a gammon here." They rolled 6-4, which left a double shot. I hit both checkers and ended up winning the game.
That's a cute little story, Justin.
Yeah, I'm going to continue to tell it.
Okay, big swing here. So he does leave a shot, and I mean, Doron could win this game if he can just hit that lot on the 5-point.
Yeah,
His
white still
board
has
is
no
not-
checkers off.
He doesn't have any checkers off yet, and it's not like he crunched completely over there on the other side of the board. Doron's home board still has a 4-point board. So this is a bit scary for Timo.
Yeah, so which one would you hit?
That's a question. By hitting from the rear, I think this is my play as well. Oh, actually, it's a very clear play. We see the analysis.
Yeah, I mean, you only play with one block.
Exactly. That's the deciding factor. The other one introduces 2 blots in the position. Oh, he does
2-3
hit
hits.
it. That's a big swing. Basically a 4-point... not exactly. Maybe a 3-point swing with that
That's
hit.
like the only way the game could have turned around, so
Exactly.
that's big.
It was the last second turnaround shot. It was huge.
5-2.
But it's not
Okay.
over yet. And we get to see the winning chances from the engine here. It's very close to 50-50.
Yeah. I think either of these plays seem fine. They definitely have merit. All we're trying to do is start to control this sort of area here, just in case he enters. We want to be able to hit him back if he
Yeah.
rolls a 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5.
And you want to have some connectivity between your checkers as well. This one doesn't have connectivity between the checkers, so I don't like that one.
It doesn't, but if he rolls a 6-1 or a 4-3, he'll at least have a
Oh,
direct
look-
shot over this point here,
Oh, we
right?
should do this one, Justin, right?
Oh,
Look,
we can make
you
the
could
point.
Just make the point.
Well, this is obvious then.
Yeah.
Super clear.
And Timo wants to roll a 6.
Oh,
All of a
okay.
sudden, I mean, we
This
might see a
is
redouble here.
Very
Oh, yeah,
close
yeah.
already.
There you
There
see
you
his,
go.
his anxious way of playing and shaking the dice and instantly just
Did
turning
half
the
a
cube.
shake and was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to double you.
Yeah. But I like it. He's giving
I
Timo
agree,
a hard
I
decision
agree.
here.
So I have a reference position where like one of black's checkers is here, the other one is here. They have a 5-point board and you're on the roof. And that usually ends up being a take, even with no checkers off.
Which
White's-
means that this one is probably a take, right?
Yeah,
Do you
well, the
have to take
distribution.
here?
You don't.
What?
Do you have to take it? You don't have to do anything you don't want
Well,
to do,
yeah,
Hannah.
but like, you know.
And there we go. You see? So I know if that by reference, if this is a take
Yeah, exactly.
against the 5-point board with really good distribution, that this must also be a take because this position is worse than my reference. Yeah?
Exactly. Exactly.
And so I take things that I know, I compare them to things I've never seen, and I'll just ask the question, is this better or worse than the thing I know?
Right. It's actually a brilliant way of studying the game.
Thank you, Mark. I try my best.
There isn't really any other play than 16 to 10
Well,
here.
the
Again,
problem with this is that
Yeah.
if he rolls double six, you're going to lose anyway, right? So
Yeah.
double six isn't a shot you're worried about giving.
and you want to make, if Timo rolls 6 with something low, you want to have a good position here. Here, you get penalized if you roll 6-2. You get a single shot if you roll 6-1. And you get a single shot on all the other sixes as well. So,
And if he rolls double six, you're going to lose anyway.
yes,
But the other way,
exactly.
you at least have the chance to potentially make the 6 point, or if he rolls like a 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, you can just hit him and go back to the roof, usually, which helps your race tremendously.
Like this.
It was really funny how Doron recubed here. It wasn't like a deliberate tactical analysis or anything. It was just pure gut feeling.
Well, you know, I will say that, okay, it wasn't slow, right? But, like, I think he just has a feel for when something is a cube without necessarily being slow about it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Of course, it's good instincts. Really good
For
instincts.
sure. I find that
Oh, that's a good
generally
roll.
I make more mistakes when I play slower than I do when I'm just blitzing out moves, because I have the opportunity to talk myself into doing something dumb.
Okay, so
Well, yeah, I'm
Timo's
sure
in.
these players can just trust their intuition for most of the time.
They're both very good.
Yeah.
And look at Claxton's PR right now at a 2.12. 212, also the dialing area code for New York City. I mean, I know they have many, but that was like the traditional old one when I first moved there. Just in case you ever wanted to make a phone call to New York. Country code 1212.
Backgammon is, for the most part, a quite intuitive strategy game. But the dice combinatorics is also a big part of it. It's pretty much impossible to play very accurate if you don't calculate dice combinations. That's the tactical aspect of the game. So I don't know Doron well enough to know how his calculation skills are. Timo being a grandmaster, of course he's gonna be strong in this area.
Well, yeah, I don't think you make it to the final without having anything there, though.
Well, it is backgammon, you know. You could just get lucky all the way, even though it's highly unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, the odds decrease the more matches you play, for sure.
Yeah. So far, Doron is playing really well in this match. I don't think he made a mistake, actually. Just some few inaccuracies. Yeah, this is going to be a 4-point win for Doron.
Yeah, that was a fantastic cube. I told you earlier, his doubling, like, in these positions, he sees it.
Yeah.
He just kind of knows some of these spots because he's been playing since he was a kid.
We got a round of applause here in the room.
Yeah,
The room is-
lots of fans for Claxton here. How big is this first win in terms of mindset?
I think it's pretty important. I guess he's probably a 56, 58% favorite from this score, something like that.
Okay.
So that's the mathematical side.
I just know
but-
it feels better to win 4 points in the first game than it does to lose 4 points in the first game.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he said his strategy was win and then, you know, keep winning. So
That's true.
at least he's got the first step done.
To be fair, that sounds like a pretty good strategy.
Getting some of my own medicine.
Does he want to slot it? He was looking at it for a moment. Slotting, of course, is just using the ace to kind of preemptively put a checker here, hoping to be missed, and then, like,
Right,
covering
and that's
it. But
like the more aggressive play, right? To go
Yeah,
on to
for
the
sure.
5-point.
it wins more gammons, but, you know, like, as the leader now, maybe you want to take a few of those plays out of your repertoire, just because you could lose more gammons,
Yeah.
and then the score would be even, and he doesn't want that. Double twos, he hit all the way outside. I think the best play is actually to just step up and then make the 4-point. Just technically speaking, not that it really matters all that much.
We got the prize pool on the screen right there. 339,000 euros in
That's-
total for the championship.
It's pretty strong.
It's pretty strong. It's 95,000 for the winner of this World Championship. World Championship, and it's 44,000 euro for the runner-up. And more than that, you know, becoming a world champion in backgammon is just tremendous. It's something you get to carry with you for the rest of your life. You basically go in the history books.
Mark, if I won the Backgammon World Championship, I would not only carry the title with me, but I'd carry the World Championship board with me everywhere I went as well.
Get it tattooed across your forehead.
Forehead?
World champion. Yeah.
No, no, no. No, maybe
I would.
bicep. There you go.
Good conversation starter, at least.
The winner does get to take home the beautiful Monte Carlo board here that they won the World Championship on. So that's a pretty nice souvenir.
Six four. Looks like a good roll to advance and make the 18-point anchor. Certainly better than the 3-point anchor in this situation. 5-3 gets to make the 3 points.
Or does it? Because he could also just go
What's
for the
the
race.
race?
Here. What is the race? He's not up by enough.
Okay.
He's going to be up by 13 pips, so it's a very clear play, actually. You point on head.
Pointing on the guy is hard to turn down.
Yeah.
A lot can go wrong for black just being put on the roof against a 3-point board. He's just trying to assess the difference in equity in his own mind about his winning chances if he decides to run out versus making the point.
He's looking at it, but it's actually a very big mistake here. He's not nearly enough ahead in the race. And by the way, you also win a lot more gammons by attacking him and making the 3-point here.
Yeah, I mean, you win more games, you win more gammons. Seems to be pretty good.
Yeah. You do lose more gammons, though. That's the only trade-off. It's hard to lose a gammon if you just go for the race here and get full freedom.
It's interesting because these aces don't really love hitting you, right? So the fact that you're leaving a blot there doesn't really matter all that much, right? If he hits you with 2-1, I mean, like, congratulations.
Yeah.
But if he hits you with 2-6, you're like, oh, damn, what did I do?
So now Timo wants to enter on, wow, double fours. So he has a bit of a decision to make here. Do we, yeah, that's 2. That's the two secure fours here. So what about the last remaining 2s? He can either come down and make the 9-point, or he could go to the 5-point and start slotting his inner board. That's a good move. That's actually the best move. You want to keep your midpoint. That's the idea here in this position.
Yeah, I mean, when you have like numbers to play like this,
Yeah.
it's funny because you just go, well, I could destroy my position with this.
Oh, he's going to make a mistake here, I think.
What's happening? Is he playing 3 down?
I think he's going to make this play. This is a nice and flexible move. The problem is that you have so much contact gain by staying on the midpoint. Because you keep 3 of Doron's checkers there in place by that holding the midpoint.
It's true. So if we get rid of this contact by coming down here, then of course, you know, black will have total control over this outfield section. So double slotting your board looks good because then you get to cover and still keep pressure here. Three, 4. Don't really see any fancy plays available here.
I have a question for Mark. What do we call this position type that we have here?
So this is a mutual holding game. And
Okay.
the reason we call it a mutual holding game is because both players have established an advanced anchor. So typically, these positions are a little bit boring because it's kind of like a standoff. Who gets to roll the first big double or gets to crunch something. Something interesting did happen, though, that Claxton left a shot here. But, okay, Timo didn't hit it, and we continue the standoff. Basically, whoever rolls the first big double has an advantage here.
Right, right.
So they're typically quite evenly matched, the mutual holding games. And it's never a doubling. Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay, then we have the
There you
big
go.
Yes. Now it turns into a one-way holding game.
And unfortunately for him, there's still a blot in his board he didn't get to cover. So if white rolls an ace here, he still has a chance to send him back.
Right.
But
So this might be the best or the worst roll for Claxton here, depending on what Timo rolls. Oh, he
and
does roll
here's
the ace.
one.
Huge swing there.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Timo is now... he could even do a closeout here, Timo.
Yeah, and we could either come closer to try to give yourself more covering numbers,
Yeah, which
Or
is better
we-
for the gammon.
which is better, or we could come out.
Yeah, which is simply better to just win the game.
And coming out seems nice because this point is stripped, so if he rolls like a 1-4, you see how many blots he'd have to be leaving in order to even try to hit you.
Yeah, that's a terrible roll here for Claxton. And we will definitely be seeing the cube here from Timo.
Yeah, the cube should be coming, and I don't think Claxton will take this in any way.
The moment Timo makes makes a 5-point board in his home board, then basically it's game over for Claxton. But there's also going to be either a shot or this ugly... Yeah. This is a very big cube. Look, it's a huge cube actually because of the volatility levels here.
Okay, he's thinking about it.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
like.
Thank everybody for being here today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with us. Can you please hit the like button? We would really appreciate that for the YouTube algorithms.
Yep.
We have
smash
over
it.
1,600 people watching now. And thank you for being here.
So Claxton is thinking about it. It's a solid pass, but do any of you guys have a read on how Claxton deals with taking or passing the cube?
I think his accuracy was really strong yesterday.
Uh-huh.
He passed passes, took takes,
Okay.
gave cubes when they were doubles, didn't give cubes when there were no doubles.
Okay, so cubing is potentially the strongest side of his game then. Is that our assumption?
It looked like it was, which is
Yeah.
the opposite for most players.
Yes.
Most players, their checker play is significantly stronger than his cube action, but his cube action has
pass
been
here.
very, very good.
Very good pass.
So, I mean, there were just a lot of things that were wrong with this position. I mean, your board was weak. There was a blot in it. I mean, you're on the 1 point behind significant structure. I mean, even if you come out, you might be coming out into shots that are just going to send you back. You fan a
Yeah.
bunch, you get gammoned.
It was just an overall weak position, basically.
Yeah,
for
so why
Claxton.
risk your lead? Just give him a 1 point and start another game. There must be better sequences in the future, right?
Yeah, it seems like Claxton's making all the right decisions with the cube, which I'm sure is massive.
It's impressive so far.
yeah.
And look at his error rate. It's 2.0. He's actually playing a lower error rate than Timo so far. So
Wow.
really impressive start by Claxton. Okay, this is small inaccuracy because he already escaped one back checker. He should go more for a racing strategy than an aggressive hitting strategy there, but fair enough. Small mistake. And use the promo code to buy our new book, The Golden Point. BGWC 2025. Okay, so we're coming out of the opening game here. That's a nice roll from Timo. He gets to make the golden point, which is exactly what our new book is about.
Yeah. This play seems pretty clear. Get to escape one of your two back checkers.
Another nice roll by Timo, and look at how he's developing his prime structure here. That's good. Claxton is fighting back. So Timo gets to anchor up there on the edge of Claxton's prime. We call this the battle at the edge of the prime. So unfortunately, Claxton can't really extend his prime from here, only from behind, and that's not quite as strong. And it's going to be difficult against an advanced anchor.
So Timo here is fighting to try and get his checkers in and build up a 5 prime. Is that the goal?
On his side of this board, he's trying to build a 5 prime, yes. On the other side of the board, he secured the anchor,
Yes.
which means that Claxton can't really build a prime to trap him. So overall, Timo has a really nice position here. It's still early. We're still in the middle game. No really big decisive position yet, but he definitely has a stronger position here. So notice that Timo gave up his 8 point in order to build a pure 4 prime. This was a good move. Okay, yeah, there is a little bit of a market lose potential here if Timo can make the 7 point and extend his prime to a pure 5 prime. That would probably lose the market.
Yeah, the position is really good. Yeah. So 6-1 makes the 7 point, 6-4 makes the 7 point, 4-1 makes the 7 point. Numbers like 6-3 makes the 2. All of these numbers are good. I mean, I can see why he might be having a little bit of trouble trying to find the cube, you know, being stuck back on the 21 point here. He might have a hard time getting out. When he does try to leave, he does get a chance to counterattack. But the stronger your board gets, the harder it is for them to just start attacking you loose. You're also up in the race. This is good.
I guess Timo could also lose the market here by rolling double 6s or double 5s. Because
Double
then he could
3s
just...
probably as well, right?
Double 3s is also pretty good, yeah. But the big double simply just run from the anchor and gets into a winning race. So we got... Which market losers do we have here, Justin? We've got a 4-1. We've got a 6-4. We've got a 6-1. Those are the rolls that makes the 7 point.
Potentially 6-3.
6-3 is pretty good to make the 2 point.
Double 1s just gets to make the 8 and play from 5 to 4.
This is really interesting, this decision here. Does he continue to prime
wow.
or does he
Look
go
at the
for a blitz
switching
attack?
play. That's tough. I guess the benefit of the switching play is he doesn't get a 6-5 that just leaves, right? Or he doesn't get some 6-2, 6-3, 6-4 where you're only subject to a single shot.
He doesn't see it. He's going to go for the priming game plan here.
Well, it's hard to not go for the
Yeah.
priming game plan because you have a prime,
Yes.
right?
It's that good old rule of thumb. You prime an anchor and you attack a blot because the blot is threatening to escape, and that's exactly what we're seeing here.
And now
He's-
we got missed.
A blot is just a single roll away from escaping, and he got missed again.
Now he hopes to get around.
Big swing in Doron's favor here.
Yes. And now the race is basically tied, but now White's stuck back. And so if he doesn't roll something good, I will say that Black has an advantage in this game now, just by the fact that they have nobody back and they're just coming home.
Okay, so all of a sudden it's Claxton thinking about doubling. This is a one-way holding game, so the pip count is the #1 feature to look at here. And what is the pip count? He's actually
He's-
trailing?
Down 7 pips.
Okay, then that means this is never a double.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be a favorite as long as the cube is still in the center, but if he gives it away to the other guy while being down in the race, that doesn't seem ideal.
No, it's structurally this looks like a standard holding game, but you got to count the race,
And
count
in
the
a s-
pips.
Yeah, in a spot like this, before you double, you would want to be up somewhere maybe 12 to 15% in the race to offer an initial cube in a spot like this. And he's not even winning the race.
This
Yeah.
is
The book can be found on Backgammon Galaxy, right? shop.backgammongalaxy.com.
that's right.
If someone is asking in the chat.
Yes, the Backgammon Galaxy web shop. Even if you just go log into Backgammon Galaxy, there's a link to the shop up in the top. Okay, he just come to his senses here and rolls a double 6s. Amazing,
Well,
amazing roll.
That's a market loser, maybe.
Let's see. It
Depending on
depends.
what he rolls?
Yes, I think Timo can take this if he's like 9 pips behind or something like that. That's right around the borderline. And there's the instant cube again. 12 pips. That's pretty close. That's gonna be a small. That's gonna be a small pass. So actually, 11 pips is the borderline here, not 9. But a wonderful cube here by Doron Claxton.
I told you his cube action was strong. No double when it's a no double, double when it's a double. I mean,
To be fair, this is not the hardest cube to find. It's but he was lucky to end up in a position that's a super efficient cube. We're right on the take point basically, so you can't really gain more equity from a cube action than what Doron is doing here.
it's just amazing how much equity swung by just missing the switching to make the 1 point, right?
Yes. Timo's
mean,
gonna remember that mistake when he goes home
6-3
and sees the
runs
match.
out. He gets missed. All of a sudden, Doron's a favorite. He rolls boxes, brings it home, sticks in a cube. And now it doesn't really matter if he takes or passes. The equity
it's
is
so close.
hovering right around 1, so it's basically a coin flip.
Yeah.
But like these really close decisions, funny enough, is where a lot of people spend a lot of their time. You just don't know it's that close.
Yeah.
If you did, you would just pick quickly. But you think you could be making a blunder one way or another.
He's taking his time here, Timo, burning some time on the time bank. We've got the beautiful Tempest clock, the deluxe version.
I will say one of the cool things about this clock is that it's somehow you plug it into a computer and it can show you the time on the screen.
Right,
Not just the screen
exactly.
on the phone, but like us viewers watching. It's nice to see that.
That's when you see Tara, the producer, switching to the player cam. You still get to have the clock visible. That's because of the Tempest integration. It's really cool. It's also very easy to set because it's just a simple user interface on your smartphone.
Doron must be breathing easy.
Yeah.
Things are going well. He's up 4 points.
Yeah.
He just escaped from behind like this death trap. That was the prime of Timo.
And it's so easy to play backgammon when you don't have the hardest decisions. While Timo, on the other hand, is sweating right now, you know, and
Profusely.
burning calories to try to think of whether this is a take or pass. So yeah, look how happy he looks. He looks
would
really
be too.
content. Like super content guy, not worried whatsoever.
Hey, look at
Smiling a bit. Okay.
Hey,
What is he
let me
shaking his dice
roll,
for?
Let me roll. 'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna. You should take. Shake it. It's an easy take. I do this in chouettes sometimes. You know, I give the cube. I expect them to take. I know it's a pass, but I'm shaking anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying
There
to
we go.
convince them to
Yeah,
get
I
the
think
take
if
in
you
there.
think that long, you probably end up having to pass, right? You know? If
Well,
thought
you don't
that
have to.
long
Sometimes
and-
you're building up the courage to take.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just a really hard decision, and you're thinking about it for a long time. There might be tactical considerations. There might be match equity in terms of the match score. So many things going on there over the board. And I mean, to be fair to Timo, it was a really hard decision. We get to see that it's super close, but he doesn't know that over the board.
Of course, it doesn't feel fun when you're sitting on a 21-point anchor. Your opponent's up 12 pips in the race, and you're like, I'm never going to get a shot, and I'm never going to win this race.
So good start here from Timo. Developing a couple of points already. What is that? A 2-1? Oh, it's a 2-1. Yeah, it looks pretty natural to unstack the midpoint to gain some flexibility, and we split the back checkers to try to gain freedom. Another 1-2. This is also a good play, actually, by Claxton. Because it's tempting to unstack, but you leave too many fly shots. And notice that Timo has a very stripped front position, so there's not much to be afraid of to step up to Timo's 4 point.
Yeah, this would be my play here. I like this play. I understand it at least. That's
Oh,
helpful.
the computer wanted to hit? Interesting.
Yeah, they wanted to break the 7 point to hit
Yeah.
and play it to the 6. It was very, very close.
It's a little bit the similar decision like the last game where Timo chose to go for the priming game plan versus one man back rather than attacking. So we have the star membership on Backgammon Galaxy. We're soon to upgrade with some of the features, but now you can get a star membership by logging into the web app and signing up via PayPal for $7.99 a month. 6-5 is interesting. Okay, now he goes for it.
yeah.
Now he finally finds some
Seems
aggression.
easier to do than breaking the 7 point to do it. You do have a better board. That is the last checker. You do not want him to leave. And if he fans,
Ooh, this is a cube.
you've probably got to, I mean, you definitely have a cube for sure.
This message
Yeah,
is coming
dancing-
For sure.
Dancing is a doubling trigger. It's very often correct to double right after your opponent dances. The obvious market loser is just when your opponent dances one more time. But look, he can also hit a checker in the outfield. He can cover the 2-point, which makes it even harder for Claxton to come in. So
Yeah, there's still a checker out here, waiting to be
yes,
hit.
there you go.
And so
Good.
that is what makes this, I
Good
mean,
cue.
especially hard to take. Is that
And this is the first time we see Claxton being really challenged with a hard cube action decision.
yeah. I think he's going to pass because it is a pass. And
So far, he's got a pretty good track record.
yes, he's got a
with the
pretty good
cubes.
track record. You know, you can be optimistic about this, but I think he'll want to just hold on to the lead and not give Timo the opportunity to try to make this an even match.
This is a middle game cube, so the good old crap, or as I like to call it, Kratz, prime, blitz, and race model works quite well here. And Timo has an advantage in priming and blitzing.
You have to tell us
Well-
more about that model.
Well, it's you evaluate the 3 game plans: priming, blitzing, and racing, and then you get 1 point if you have a significant advantage in one of them. And typically, if you have more than 2 points out of 3, it's a pass.
Right.
But you need to have 2 points out of 3 in order to double. So this one was tricky because it was like you had 2 points, but maybe you had 2.5 points because the race was very close. So it was a hard decision for Doron.
Okay. I like how you have a formula for everything, or some sort of mnemonic.
Many things in Backgammon you can make simple models for, and this model is actually brilliant because it's so simple and it's very effective.
Awesome.
But it only applies in middle game cube actions. You can't apply it in the later stages of the game,
Okay.
which is a common mistake that people. And that's one of the risks by having systems. That is that you might misapply the system.
Right. You
It's-
think the system works and it's just not the time.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. It's not
Yeah.
the time for this system. You gotta have another system.
People try to have hard and fast rules that they apply to every single position, but there are hard and fast rules for single position types.
Yes.
But you have to be able to identify those position types to be able to
Yeah.
like, know what you should be doing in those situations.
Right.
Yeah. I
If
mean, a lot
someone
of
goes,
the time,
"Oh, you
yeah.
should never be doing this. You should never be doing that." It doesn't really exist. There are times for everything.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the time you generalize the rule until it doesn't become a rule anymore, and then you're like, does this even work? But
That's exactly how it is in Backgammon.
Yeah.
You need to know all the position type specific rules, but then you have to be able to have a feel for the exact position that you have and how to, especially like how the tactics in this position.
learn the rules and then break the rules. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but how are we heading in this position, Mark? What do you think?
Well, this is quite close because both players are kind of developing their prime structure. Both players have 2 back checkers trapped behind each of their prime. We see a slight edge to Claxton here because Timo just rolled a quite poor 5-2. So Claxton has a chance to cover his slotted 7-point, and if he does, he will have a pure 5 prime.
Yeah, and it's funny because 13-8, right, and like 7-2 are both dangerous plays.
Okay.
Right, one of them is dangerous because the guy might hit him here. The other one is dangerous because if there's a blot in your board and they attack you here and you hit back, they might just hit you here as well.
Ah,
Very close call between the 2 5s here. It's a good split by Timo because if he doesn't split, he will just end up getting trapped behind the prime.
Yeah,
He's
Blacker-
trying to catch up in the anchor war, which is one of these concepts that I discuss in our new book, The Golden Point. You want to win the anchor war. That's basically if your opponent has an advanced anchor, you got to catch up. If you
Unlike
can establish a high anchor before your opponent, you have a big edge in the position.
Unlike Storage Wars, which is just a television show about people dealing storage units out to each other.
they're not giving anchors to each other in anchor wars.
Anchor wars.
It's a battle between sailors.
We are in Monte Carlo. It could be easy for that.
Oh, that's a tremendous roll, this one. Double
Okay, and this makes an anchor.
It
right?
makes
It
an
does
anchor
make
an
and it hits and sends the 4th checker behind Timo's prime. The only downside here is that he doesn't get to build his 5 prime for now. So he has to run a risk here. He should leave the 4 prime slotted, leave the blood on the 8 point in order to make it next time. But there's some risk involved here because if Claxton rolls a 1-5, 2-5, 3-5, or 2-6 from the bar, which is 8 out of 36 rolls, he'll get hit.
Okay.
So
But
that's
he's-
the risk assessment that Timo is... Okay, so this is the safe play. This is actually a small mistake. It's better to take a small chance here to try to develop a 5 prime like Claxton has.
It's safer now, but it's more dangerous long term.
Yeah.
Because he needs to counter this 5 prime with a 5 prime of his own, because it's going to take him a lot of time to try to escape from behind this.
Yeah.
Right? So when he runs out with 1, he might get attacked here from the other checker, right? And your 5 prime needs to hold up to keep these back 3 checkers restrained.
Yes.
So
Okay,
it's likely he never gets to make that point for the rest of the game.
He chooses the safer play, which is a bit of a shame. This game type, we call this a priming battle, or a prime versus prime. And it's typically one of the most interesting backgammon positions we have.
It would be a much stronger cube if he had this point slotted.
Oh, yes.
With the idea of trying to make it, right?
He could have doubled now.
Yeah.
If that point was slotted, he could have had a double here. As it stands, it's a little bit thin, you know, because
He's got nothing.
Timo's got a 4 prime, but Claxton's got a 5 prime. His advantage is that he's trapped more checkers behind the prime, but it's still a very open game.
And he
Oh,
would have
there's
popped
a
out and made
6.
the 5 prime.
Tremendous roll here because he gets to jump with a 6. Very good roll.
Now if
And
Black
let's-
can enter and hop out potentially, he might have something.
6-4.
Claxton has a decision here. He's going to come in with a 2 for sure, but should he step up, which is a little bit
I
inflexible?
think he should step up.
Or should we slide over to the 7 point?
He
with a
might roll
spare?
double 5s or double 6.
Is this a double? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so the computer says it is a double. I wonder if Timo's gonna find this cube here. The obvious market loser is if Timo rolls a 6, because then he gets to liberate his last remaining back checker. And then he has a tremendous advantage, of course.
Also, Black could... He could not roll a 6, but Black could roll something that doesn't escape
Yeah,
and
like
starts to crunch this priming position.
that's a good point. You have market losers by your opponent's bad rolls, not just your own good rolls.
Yeah, market losing sequences aren't just your like exceptional rolls. Sometimes the market losing sequence is your opponent also underperforming.
And then there's also a few other good rolls here for Timo. For instance, the 5-4 that could make a 5 prime, the 4-3 that makes the 9 point, which is also a 5 prime, just with a gap in it. The small doubles like double 2, double 3 still plays rather well.
So which roll would you not want to see if you're Black?
Double 5?
Double 5 is probably the worst because that you can't escape and you're forced to move a lot of pips that you don't really want to move. You want to keep your structure here. That's a good double.
If you
With
roll a 6, you'll lose your market for sure because you'll be up 40 pips in the race.
no hesitation from Doron here, which is again showing his good instincts. Maybe it was a bit of a tell that Timo was thinking that long about the cube. So if you're not sure whether your opponent has a double or not, take. And that also goes the other way around. If you're not sure whether your opponent has a take or pass, you should double. So by that, maybe Timo gave it a bit away there by thinking about the cube for a long time.
I mean, I did notice that Timo seems to use a lot more time than his opponents usually, so
That's true.
yeah.
As the good old Paul McGrill used to say, that when people accused him from spending too much time, was that, well, I'm smarter, so I have a lot more to think about.
Yeah.
You know, it could be the same
I
setup
like
here,
that.
But I mean, we should not underestimate Doron. He's playing amazingly well so far, and he's showing great instincts.
He's okay. He still needs... This is good, but he still needs to hop the prime. And this would have been way better if he had an actual 5 prime from the previous play.
Yeah, Doron. If Doron gets
Oh,
the double six,
don't throw that one away, huh?
he needs to escape here.
Oh.
Oh, the double
Oh,
five,
double
even better.
5s, okay.
Even
Whoa,
better.
whoa, maybe you should hop out with...
Oh, hang on.
more.
Yeah, okay. He's going back.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
2.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the
But
2.
we got excited for a second.
Yeah,
Hit
that's the
with
safe
this one and
ones.
come out with 2 of them, at least.
You need to liberate those back checkers. Potentially, you could slot the back of the prime, but it's
There
better
we
to just
go.
liberate them. Yeah, that's a good move. Excellent play.
And now he's playing on.
Super joker. Yeah, now it's too good to double. It's
Way too
simply
good to double.
Way too good to double. Another good roll.
I will say, no swing there, not having the 8 point.
Yes.
Imagine
Wow.
double fives the other way. Would
Wow.
have changed the whole texture of the game.
Again, a small error from Timo turned out to be completely decisive.
Although he might not have just cocked the double six the roll before, and that one would have been fine. Who knows?
Yeah, the butterfly effect, right? The
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
universe
yeah.
would have been different. That's a good move, by the way, by Claxton, that he slots the prime here from the rear. Excellent move.
Yeah, because if he enters with a 1,
So
he's
he-
going to want to hit him loose.
What you don't want to have here is checkers being on a point, because that might get stuck later on. So actually, he should break the point here while Timo has 2 men on the bar.
With like a
Okay, he
2 or a
doesn't-
3 here, right? Just so if
yes.
he rolls double 4s.
It's not a big deal,
Oh.
but it's just like a concept that perhaps he isn't aware of this concept, or just underestimates it in this. Basically, every time you're playing your checkers home while blitzing, you should avoid having checkers on a single point.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 2 or more checkers on a single point.
This
You wanna
works
spread them out.
well as long as you don't roll double 4s.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. He's doing this to himself.
6-4?
Okay, look at this. He's gonna hit with it. Well,
No, I would still hit, to be honest.
but the hit is ugly, because if
I
he hits,
agree, I agree.
if he hits, then he's forced to front load with
I
6 to
know,
2,
I
and we
know.
hate front loading our spare checkers. So all of a sudden, he has a decision that he's not supposed to have. This should just be a hit, but because it's too ugly with the spare checkers, it's
But
actually
White can
better
roll
to
a
play
1
this.
here and have a game.
Yeah.
Nope.
Continues to be too good to double.
Any 6, 5, or 3 should hit
Yeah.
loose, so this should hit loose.
Definitely.
And the 2 just continues.
He's fighting for the closeout here, and notice that Timo has a blot in his home board. So even if Timo rolls an ace here,
And he rolls an ace, okay, so he's staying alive.
Yeah.
I know that's a song.
oh, now it's still too
Oh,
good.
and he
It's
doubles.
still way
It's still
too
too
good.
good from the roof.
That was
He could hit this checker.
yeah. That was a bad mistake here from Doron. We haven't seen the analysis yet, but this is clearly too good in my book. Yeah,
still too good.
256. So the first.
I
the
would
first
feel
one-
relieved if I was Timo.
Yeah, it's a big relief to be double
Like,
here.
please, thank you. Get me out of this game.
Yeah, you
I
get
don't want
lose.
to be anywhere near this.
Right. It's Is there a chance that he might blunder here and take it?
I don't think so.
No. This is still way too good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. There we go. Yeah, bad mistake here from Claxton. It's the first time we see his instincts being off with the cube.
Well, I mean, maybe he thought there would be some trouble. I just don't know what rolls White is going to roll next where you're going to be in a bad spot,
Yeah.
right? Because if it were going to be that bad, like, why would we have hit loose to begin with? We must still be doing fine even when we get hit,
I
right?
think maybe it's maybe a little bit of his high level of tension that might be getting the better of him there. Maybe if he had taken a little bit of time to analyze the position, he might have been able to figure out that there's-
Later, he will definitely recognize that as being too good for sure.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, well, I am still world champion and here's my check. It's fine, right? You only lose sleep over those sorts of decisions if you don't end up winning.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it was very fun to join you guys. I'm going to be heading out. I think there's going to be someone else joining in and swapping in for me. But
Maybe
thank you.
thank you, Hannah, for joining us.
Yeah.
It's really appreciated.
Remember to smash the like button if you haven't already before I go. And
Yes.
yeah,
And
see you guys.
Hannah, do you have an Instagram tag or anything you want to share with our viewers? An Instagram tag you want to share with your viewers?
Sure. It's just Hannah Sace. It's just my my name that's on the screen there. But thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, it
Appreciate
was a pleasure. Thank you, Hannah. So remember to follow Hannah on Instagram, Hannah Says. And by the way, I'm Mark Olsen 10. And Justin, what's your
Yeah.
Instagram tag?
Shot by Justin.
There you go, guys.
Thank you very
You need it?
much.
And of course,
Oh,
we...
Hannah left me your room key. Is that nice or what?
Talk about one person she doesn't want to give that to.
Phil Simborg.
Hello, guys.
Phil Simborg is joining us here. Good to have you here, Phil.
Oh, so good to be. You know, every single final is exciting for different reasons. This one is, I'm as excited about this one as anything I've seen. It's just great to see this kid playing so well.
Timo is playing really well. So is Doron. He just made his first big blunder with a cube. He basically cashed a redouble, which was way too good. But other than that, he's been playing outstandingly well.
I've been watching. I'm sitting next to his friends from South Africa. You should see how there's so much emotion. There's so much camaraderie here with these people. It's just exciting.
It is.
Terrific to watch.
It's Doron's very first international tournament. And can you imagine just making it all the way to the World Championship final?
Let me
Your
tell you a
very
real
first.
quick story. He came here with a Polaroid camera, and the first day he went around taking pictures of all of his heroes. He got Mochi and Michi and you and me and a couple of other people that he really want to get shots with, and now everybody's going to want to take a picture with him.
Yeah, I've got my picture with him signed yesterday, right before
Yeah.
the match he played in the semifinals.
He was just so happy to be here.
It's a really cool idea, actually, having a Polaroid camera.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay, he sees it. He sees it.
That's a tough spot. I mean, this is a very strong position that's hard to deny, but it's also difficult to deny just running out and hitting the other checker trying to escape, right?
I noticed that Doron has glued back checkers, as Michi calls it, 2 men on the 1 point. And that means the priming structure is really valuable for Timo, hence making this a very difficult decision, whether you hit or prime.
This is easy for me. I flip a coin. Because I really wouldn't know.
That's actually what the same thing that XG++ is telling us. This is, according to the engine, this is a complete toss-up.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what black rolls after this, you might already be incubing this range
Yeah,
just based off of that structure alone, right?
this one, I guess you only have a cube if Doron rolls double sixes. But you haven't, it's less volatile because you kind of secure an advantage no matter what he rolls.
Here you could be hit back with 1-4,
You could
2-4,
get hit back, that's
3-4,
true.
4-4, 5-4, 5-5.
That's fair point, that's true.
I may emphasize it too much, but because I'm down in the score, I'm more likely to hit. I'm more likely to play for gammon situations.
Yeah, but interestingly enough, making the prime actually wins more gammons.
That shocks me.
Yeah.
that's a total surprise.
I think it's because if you hit, the game often goes into a holding game with a goalkeeper type of position. Whereas if you make the prime, the game goes more into a priming battle.
I know this is the type of position Neil Kazaros would be like, hit plus plus please, and now that it's this close, can we roll it out?
He would only say that if he was wrong on the first one. That's the only time he would say it.
I like it. I'm the same. I want to see plus plus, and then I want it rolled
No,
out.
I don't want to change it if I'm right.
Yes, of course.
Good old selective analysis step. Okay, 2 miss rolls in a row. There we go.
Double
Aces
ones.
is a great shot. And then I think you should
I think
think
we
about
should.
those spare
I think we
checkers, the
should
back
split
checkers.
instead of
Yes.
playing 6 to 5.
The back checkers, look at the back checkers, Doron. You're getting trapped.
And the problem
not-
with just splitting with the ace here is that you're not seeing any daylight with a 6,
Right, exactly.
which is why you want to come up twice so you
and-
have a chance to escape with
Right.
a single number.
And you're slotting a better anchor. You're not interested in the 23-point anchor. You're interested in the 22-point anchor.
Because if you anchor here,
You
you'll be able to get out.
Yeah, exactly. And you're not getting primed as much. Yeah, this seems like a very clear play. This is ugly. And there's not much gain by going to the edge of the prime anyway, because that's exactly where your opponent wants to hit you. So this is a clear play. Good move.
Two six. What a great shot.
Wow, that's a roll. That's a joker.
4-5.
That's a
4-5.
re-joker.
Gets the hit back.
A re-joker.
I see you, and I raise you this.
Wow.
Another 2-6
it's
or
a little bit
3-5,
early, I
and
think.
we'll see who has the momentum here.
Oh,
4-4
big
fans.
swing. Big swing.
Not great.
6-5. That's a really
Okay.
good roll here. He has a decision to make.
Yeah,
Do
are
we
we
prime or
hopping
do
out?
we?
Making the 8? What are we doing?
Yes. Isn't it better to come up with the 22?
Yeah,
point
it
check?
must be. It must be. He sees it.
He's
He's
on the
also-
bar. Yes, he sees it.
Connectivity.
Yes.
I think at first he was thinking about duplicating the 3 when they enter. They won't be
Oh,
at
yeah.
the edge.
Oh, it's really important to have an easy way out with your back checkers.
I agree.
Easy play. You unstack and hit loose. Doron doesn't want to dance here.
Certainly not.
He also doesn't want to double here.
Right.
Not
Maybe
at the
that's what
score,
he's
for
thinking
sure.
about.
Oh, he's thinking about
He's
it.
thinking while shaking. That's his signature move
Look
here.
at him smiling while he's doing this. How many people
Yeah.
smile?
Oh,
the dance.
Not
Okay,
good.
this is a cube.
Well,
at
yeah.
The score. I think this is a cube at the score.
There are tons of
No.
blots. Wow, look at that.
It's
Martin.
not quite good enough yet. It's not
I
quite
think
good
it
enough
might be
yet.
a cube to a human here. You would
Yeah.
you would scare me if you gave me this cube.
You're right, Phil. I love that perspective on it. And as we see in XG, if the opponent just passes 7.3% of the time, it's actually profitable to double.
XG never won the world championship. You
XG
still play
never
the
entered.
person. It never entered. Okay. Why do you spoil my arguments with logic? I don't like that. I make a great argument and you use logic on it.
Okay, that was actually a good decision by Timo, not cubing there. Very clear play.
Making
Okay,
it
if
4
he
points.
doubles here, I think we will see the double. Oh, 6-1. That's
nice
a great
roll.
shot. Tremendous shot. And that puts Doron back in the driver's seat, I think. I think he's a
Yeah.
favorite here.
But this is still, I mean,
Yeah, 51% favorite for Doron.
even if you enter, right, which you might not, right? You could enter and still like not cover the point, not hit another checker. You could also just fan, so the double here doesn't seem.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Why did Timo even think about it? That's
Well, you're
what
allowed to think.
You're allowed to think.
Some people, that's their style, to be more deliberate.
Yeah. So if you notice the time bank, Doron has 31 minutes left, and Timo's already spent over half of his time bank. That's a tremendous roll there. 3-2. Anchors up at the edge of the 5 prime.
I know.
Tremendous roll.
Would love to send both of these checkers back.
Yeah, the ace is duplicated.
Oh, 2-6.
You
That
come
just
out.
hops out, maybe.
You come out and leave the shots.
Or do we just come down?
Oh, I'm surprised.
Look at how close they are.
It's close.
Huh.
Coming out wins more games, as expected.
I mean,
But loses
clearly
more
I can see
gammons.
the problem with coming out, but like I can also see the problem with not coming out.
Yes. Again, if this was double match point, it would be an easy play because we just come out and double match point. But because of the gammon losses here, this is actually a very difficult decision. (6-2). The sixes are precious in these priming battles here. So I think you probably gotta spend one of your sixes by coming out.
Yeah, one bad
Oh.
double and you've lost all your timing if you don't come out.
Yeah,
But it's scary.
it is a bit scary, but it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I mean,
You gotta come out, otherwise you might just crunch your priming formation. That's very ugly play. That's a very
Yeah.
ugly play. He's even stacking the 5 point.
Not his best moment.
No.
now White
Oh,
is
that was
doing.
a big mistake. That's the thing with these priming battles. Oh, wow.
Oh, 1-6.
6-1 is huge.
You got to come out.
Of course.
There's no
Oh, it's
choice.
duplicated, but you gotta come out.
I-
That was a very big blunder.
I'm
by-
surprised hitting is that close,
Yeah.
but I guess it's because of the
gammons.
spare distribution here as well.
It's because of the gammons, and you could get a pretty efficient cube next roll.
But
with
also
this as
when
well.
they enter, it's possible this just cracks and you get to leave anyway, right?
Yes, right. Exactly.
I bet you this play changes if the cube had been turned.
I bet you the play could also
of course.
change.
Definitely.
you
Then you
become-
hit to go for the gammons. here.
Right, right.
But it's very nice and low volatility to just come out
It's-
here and then
I
you
think-
double next time.
I think cube efficiency is the whole thought here.
Yeah. You're right, Phil. You're definitely right. If you had already cubed, you would be going for the hit.
Wow.
But this also gets into pretty efficient cube, so it's not a.
Well, if
It's
he
not
enters, he
terrible.
might
Oh, wow.
lose his
Okay,
market,
that's a
but
really
2-1
good
is a
entry.
fantastic roll.
This is not a double. I don't think this is a double, actually.
Yeah,
Is
you've
it
got
a
nothing.
double?
You could crunch first.
Well,
Well,
could he? Well, you could
okay,
also
so-
lose your market by his bad rolls, right?
Yeah, what
So
if
maybe
Black
it is a double?
doesn't roll a 6 next roll, right?
Oh, close. Very
It's
close.
Yeah.
All prime versus primes are takes, and it's only a double if you're going to lose your market too much. There aren't that many market losers.
That's a good decision there by Timo. Very unlucky sequence.
He could stay back and make the
Very-
2 point, no? Or do something?
No,
Maybe the last
you,
3 is
You
bad.
can't make the 2 without breaking the 8.
Yeah,
You don't want
fair.
to do that.
Okay, so Claxton desperately wants a 6 here. It does get
Oh,
the
he got it.
6.
huge,
Big roll.
very big roll.
Big roll.
Oh,
Six,
double
six,
six.
the
this is
absolute
terrible.
worst.
Oh wow.
And I mean, this game is now probably too good.
Well,
No, I don't think it's too good. I
I
think it's a
mean-
it was
double
worth
take.
thinking about.
Yeah.
Double
maybe
pass.
not,
Double pass.
But it's certainly a pass.
Yeah. There's still a little bit of downwards volatility here that it's risky to play on too good. So,
Feels like break time to me.
let's see.
I would at least. After a sequence
Okay,
like
yeah,
that.
actually, Timo read your mind, Justin.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
asked for a
Uh-huh.
break.
I read Timo's mind.
It's the right time
I
for a
need a
timeout.
break.
Yeah, let's see if we can get some interviews with the players.
Yeah, they asked me to do some interviews. Let me see what I can do here.
Yeah, it seems like a good time to try to stop the momentum that's building up for Claxton here because, I mean, that sequence was pretty sick. He was a big favorite, big favorite, big favorite. All of a sudden, you roll the worst number ever, and now you're
Yeah.
just done.
Right. That's the
Backgammon is sick that way.
The volatility of a priming battle.
Just
Yes.
think about the 1-6. We just hop out. All of a
Yes.
sudden, like the whole day changes. So the equity is very small.
Timo has been really unlucky with these little marginal decisions. I think it's 3 games so far where he chose the slightly wrong decision and then it turned out to be.
The harder
fatal
thing is
later
to
on.
escape the prime with a 1-6. So I just do the hardest thing first, generally, right?
But you had a good argument that when you hit, you get your opponent to crack with many of the entry numbers.
And then he rolled one of the
Like
best
1-5,
entry numbers,
2-5.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Just 2-1, and then he
2-1.
popped a 6 immediately. And those sequences are 6. So sometimes the error is small because the sequence is rare, not because conceptually it's not
Mm-hmm.
a big deal. But yeah, I mean, if his position was better distributed, it might have been even more correct to hop out.
Right.
But his position was very brittle, so he was likely to break when he entered, but likely isn't guaranteed.
Is this one of those times where we're going to play against the audience?
Yes, Mark, I think you
Or,
should log on to
wonder if,
backgammongalaxy.com.
Okay, I'll take the first one. So
How
let
many
me.
jokers did we see that game?
I mean,
was
I
an
don't know.
amazing game.
I'm looking at 3 right now, and that's just us.
Okay, so I'm logging into Backgammon Galaxy here on my phone. I'm
And-
going to create a private game. I'm going to share the 4-digit code
Yeah.
to the viewers.
So if anyone is unfamiliar, when you log on to the Backgammon Galaxy app, there is a play a friend option, and when you click on that, you can create a match, and it gives you a 4-digit code that you can send to your friend, and then you will be matched up with that player. Mark is creating a code now, and he's going to say it here. And whoever puts that 4-digit number in
No,
first
that's you.
gets to play Mark Olson here live on stream.
so
we don't get to see the match,
Are we
but you will
ready?
be playing Mark Olson. So
You can find it in the lobby for the rest of the viewers who don't get to.
yeah, if you want to watch, you
So
can
there's
actually
only one
find it in
player
the
who-
lobby and watch.
Whoever is the first one to put in this code will
On
be
desktop.
Okay, ready? It's 5600 5600.
All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom.
5600.
I'll be back.
Cool. Okay, so let's see. I think there's a 30-second YouTube delay here, so we have a little time. Oh, that was
5600.
fast. That was fast. Okay, so I'm facing Starberg. Let's see where Starberg is from. Sweden. Okay. So pretty decent rating here. 27. I think our producer Tara is trying to swap the view for the viewers so they can actually see this game.
You don't want me to help you, do you?
You can help me. Phil.
That would be cheating.
You-
That would be cheating. I'm not going to
No,
help
it's
you.
just a friendly match, so let's see if
I'll do the commentary.
we're already playing here on Galaxy. Phil can do the commentary.
I'm going to do the commentary on
That's
this match.
good. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. No, we can't really. Let's do this one. That's the only one.
Obviously, the dice are rigged. Here's the owner getting the best roll. Dice are always rigged on these things, aren't they? He
we
gets
hear
a
that
double
lot.
4 very early.
So
Ha! That proves the dice aren't rigged. Double 3 for his opponent, which is a great roll. This is fun.
okay, so we hit and we split. And I think Tara's probably trying to get the match on the big screen here so the viewers can follow. We just play 1-point matches, see how many we can get here in the break. The only thing that would be more important right now is if we can get some player interviews, which I don't know, Phil. did they-
I tried to. There was nobody there with the camera.
Okay,
I went immediately there.
so we hit, we point.
You need to talk to Nick and get that set up.
Yeah.
I'll go work on it.
Okay. Okay, so we're just here killing some time in the break by playing the Backgammon Galaxy app. If you haven't already downloaded it, of course you should. It's probably the fastest growing app in the App Store for Backgammon. It's got all the best features. You can analyze your games. You've got a blunder database. You can play friendly games. Let's see how we play this 4-3. I'm going to go with this one. And you can even add friends in the Backgammon Galaxy app. We released that feature a couple of weeks ago, and I've already received more than 100 friend requests. So if you're watching this, feel free to add me as a friend. I'm Mark Olsen in Backgammon Galaxy. And that's the only way to chat with your friends. You got to be friends if you want to chat with them. 6-4. You know what? I'm going to go for it here. Okay, it looks like Tara's not going to be able to get the match up in this break, but maybe in the next break you'll be able to make it happen. So we have this beautiful priming game here,
yeah.
Phil. We're just killing him. I don't really know if the
And
viewers
speaking
can
of
see.
priming games, you saw a big blunder by Doron, his first real blunder in a priming situation. And I have to be honest with you and tell you that prime games are the hardest to play, in my opinion. People say containment games are, but it's really easy to make a blunder in a priming game.
I agree with you, Phil. For me, priming games are at least the position types where you're most prone to make big blunders because
Yeah.
they're so volatile.
And
So
it's
if-
a huge difference whether you move the one up to the edge or slot the back or run out or don't run out. There's monstrous mistakes that can be made with just one pip.
Yes.
And I don't find people talk about back games and containment games. I don't have anywhere near as much problem as I do with priming games. So I really don't fault Doron on that play at all.
I have the exact same opinion on that, Phil. The
Well,
priming
then
battles
you
are
must be right.
really-
You must be right then. By the way, while you're doing this, I cannot tell you how much I'm loving your new book on whether to make the 5-point or not. I just think that's fantastic.
Well, the golden point. You're
The
already
golden point.
reading it.
I've read about 4 chapters. I might even buy the book soon. Right now, I've been just stealing time while I was on breaks. I got 4 chapters in free, but it's a great book. It's really incredibly insightful. The explanations are beautiful.
Thank you, Phil. There's actually a lot of strategy to learn in general from just studying this particular
Oh,
dilemma. Whether you make so the book is about whether you make the 20-point or the 5-point. All the positions you have that dilemma.
and
And-
the one of the best things about it is you're learning something. To me, it's like learning opening moves. It's something that comes up so often. You better get it right, and if you get it wrong, it could be a huge mistake.
Yeah, and it's a quite fun theme as well.
Oh, it's really
So-
fun. I can't tell you how often I bet on those kind of plays.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're tough.
They're tough and very strategical. So it looks like I'm winning this game against Dear Stabæk from Sweden. Yeah,
That's-
there we go.
There it is. Nice work.
My
Unfortu-
turn? My turn?
Yeah, okay, here we go. So now it's Justin's turn. Well played. Thanks a lot, sir. Sending the obligatory good game. Okay, so unfortunately Tara didn't get it up for the viewers, but if you guys are really ambitious, you could go to the Backgammon Galaxy's lobby and you could find the game yourself
They
there.
can watch you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there a way for Tara to share?
I think there is, but it's probably a little bit too hard right now. Maybe
Yeah, it
he's a bit
feels tricky.
stressed.
You can also like add friends on
Yes.
Galaxy now as well. I've been getting like friend requests on Galaxy from players.
That's right. I've sent one
that
to
I've
Phil,
played.
but he still hasn't responded yet.
Oh,
Just waiting there.
Oh, well, we won't play. It looks like the players are back at the board.
no,
Okay.
this is more important. Play your game on Galaxy.
Okay, so we're back after a short break here. The score's 8-3 to Doron Claxton from South Africa. And the PRs are 2.96 for Timo and 5.66 for Doron.
So since White is trailing, making the 2-point makes a lot of sense because he's just trying to increase the amount of gammons he's going to win. And if you make new points in your home board, this should hit, by the way, and just play down. Making new points in your home board increases your gammon winning chances. Seems
Well,
pretty
it's called
good.
Gammon Go. You're supposed to play your 6-4 that way if you're behind. It's a way to get more gammons. Come out and hit. Come out and hit outside. You want to get a third checker back that way.
Yeah, we can hit outside. We can play down and hit.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even considered down and hitting. It's close.
It is very close.
Wasn't in my list.
I think I instantly would have hit the one outside.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see they're close.
It's very close.
By the way, is it just me or does Timo look a little bit like Agent Smith from The Matrix?
People have been telling me Terminator,
He has that demeanor.
like
He's,
T2 Terminator.
his demeanor
Yeah.
is very serious.
Very
don't know.
serious and
Just
very
the
cool.
opposite.
Is this silent assassin vibe I'm getting?
He's just the opposite of Durant, who's got a very jovial, light.
Yeah, light,
Serious,
excited, slightly higher level of tension. Oh, look at the Rand
Yeah,
there
look at
saying,
that.
Come on to
He-
the camera.
It's like he can almost hear us. He's cheering there.
That's hilarious.
I gotta like this kid. I like
Yeah.
I like Timo too, but I really like this kid.
It's hard
Is
not to
this-
like Doron.
Better than making the 5. Huh.
Yeah, by the way, that's a school book example from my new book, The Golden Point. Classic. And the thing here was that Timo had 3 back checkers. And when you have 3 back checkers, you're less prone to make the 20 point and more prone to make the 5 point. When you have 2 back checkers, you're more prone to make the 20 point. Because basically you have a pretty good back position already. But if you want to dig more into the details, you should get the book.
But rules of thumb like that are tremendously helpful. It just takes a lot of the work out of figuring out what to do.
Yeah, that's really how you get better, right? You study theme after theme and try to get to the bottom of it. It's one of the reasons why it was so impressive how good McGreal's book from 1976 is, because he didn't have assistance from the computers. Yet he figured out so many rules and so many systems of how to play.
Yeah, that type of trial and error over the board, though, back in the day could be expensive.
Well, 25% of his positions were wrong, but I don't think any of his theories were.
There might be a few here and there, but overall
Say
it was
first fold,
extremely
but
impressive.
yeah,
It was
still very good book.
unbelievable how good he was back in.
Oh, yeah. He was good up until the end. I had the pleasure of working with him the last 2 or 3 years of his life on his new book, which will never get published, and he was still brilliant. Still coming up with all kinds of new theories.
Interesting.
Certainly do miss him.
I would love to see those notes.
Hitting with this
We're
one
looking
is,
for the notes. They've disappeared.
It's probably better.
Very
I like
sad.
This.
2-4. Okay, so this is kind of like an early middle game where lots of checkers has been hit back and forth.
I like
So
this. I
we-
mean, you can tell this game's going to get sloppy. Right? I mean,
Oh,
tons
that's-
of things are going on
That's
here.
the wrong 4 because then you can't hit with the.
Yeah.
Okay,
Whether or
so
not-
he's gonna go for the long-term assets. Maybe it's a good plan when you're facing a player you might think is slightly inferior to yourself.
This certainly is a more complicated game this way. And that's the idea if you think you're the better player. Why do you think Mochi slots with an opening 4-1? It's not because he thinks it's the right play. It complicates the game.
The only problem for Timo is that he made his 2 points, so it's kind of hard to play a back game with that 2 point made. You need purity. To
Well,
be
the
able
first
to
time
play
you
it.
roll a 1, you break the 2 point.
Oh, that's true.
I-
That's true.
I learned that from Jim Pasco.
So here we see the engine wants to break the triple back game here.
I want to know what that guy in the
mean-
back corner's doing.
He's watching the ladies' final.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the ladies' finals going on. He's not doing what you think.
He's in timeout.
that's hilarious. I mean, I'm really getting Agent Smith vibes from Timo with those sunglasses there and those AirPods. Yeah, this is actually a tough decision over the board. It's quite critical whether you break the triple back game there, and he does find the best play.
A part of you, after having 3 anchors in your opponent home board, kind of wants to keep them all.
Yeah,
I want a 4th.
Sorry.
that's like Aikiko when she was talking about, somebody mentioned about winning again, that she would then be a triple champion, but she was like, yes, because then I can become a quadruple world champion.
Yeah.
That's the way she thinks, too.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm almost glad she lost because I got to play her for a few hours last night. We played our typical pineapple bluff gammon for a few hours.
Okay.
She's just a delightful person.
Yeah, and a
I'm
tremendous
sorry she
player.
lost. Be a great story if she won again.
Yeah, she's definitely the fans' favorite everywhere she goes,
Everywhere. And
and it's also just interesting. You know, you have all the top players basically being male, except for the monster of a backgammon player of Akiko, who's just dominating and winning, having won the world championship not once but twice. It's
And if you saw the
Basically
movie
incredible.
Queen's Gambit about chess, which is a great fictional movie, Akiko's an even better story, and it's not fiction. She fought cancer the entire time while she was winning the world championship both times.
That's incredible.
It's an incredible story.
Yeah, we've got some really tough plays going on here. Whether or not you choose to hit, I mean, I saw Black just break this outside point, which ended up being incorrect, but didn't look like a terrible play, right? Now you have the option of whether or not you should be hitting or not.
It's a good play. Good find. He finds the best play here, but very complicated position.
You know, because you're not really
Oh.
forced to be in a back game yet.
Yeah, exactly.
And so one of the best things you can do when you're in a back game
Oh.
is try to get out of one.
That's rule number 1 for me. Don't get in the back game. It's rule number 2.
4 comes
Get out of
down.
it.
But Timo kind of did it to himself. Like he voluntarily went
Yep.
into the back game. That's a good move again. So far, he's navigating it perfectly well. I mean, he hasn't made a mistake yet. So he was right, basically, getting into this back game. There's been lots of traps so far.
And he's
I think-
forcing his opponent into a very complicated game because nothing is harder than defending a back game.
Well, I think so far, all the hard decisions has been on Timo. He's had it quite easily, Doron here. But Timo hasn't made a mistake. He's played it perfectly,
Uh-huh.
so no problem.
Well, he is a grandmaster. We're not watching a beginner here.
Yeah, he had a really good performance in the UBC last year. I think he was in the low threes or something like that. Maybe we should try to look that up.
I think he came in second, is what I heard.
Yeah, maybe he came in second.
Yeah.
So he had a really, really strong
It's
performance.
not an
there.
accident that he's in the finals here.
No, if you make it to the final, or even just the quarterfinals of the UPC, you're a really, really strong player.
That's right.
So, I mean, if you do end up playing a double anchor game, playing 8 to 2 is just not particularly great. You want to use this builder here to try to make the 7. I think you just keep on coming in and coming out and coming in and coming out until that doesn't work anymore. I think volunteering a second blot just makes your life more difficult when that gets hit. Doesn't make anything any easier.
So we have the first hard decision here for Doron in this. It's hard even to call this a back game. Would you call this a back game, Phil?
No, I call it a double holding game. Unless you have checkers down on the 1 or 2 point, if you're on the 3 point and up, it's a double holding game. And we it's not just semantics. You play the game differently.
It's very differently. I have this categorical difference between the deep back games, which is 1-2, 1-3, 2-3, the mid-range back games, which is 1-4, 2-4, 3-4, and then the shallow back games, which this one would be. That's the back games where you have the 5 point. And maybe we shouldn't. I mean, I totally get your point. Mochi doesn't call it a back game either.
Yeah. By the way, I include the 2-5 as your middle game, back game also.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are just double anchor games
Yeah, because
for
that's
sure.
actually playable as a back game, right?
Yeah.
That's,
The other thing is you almost can't ever double it until you've lost your market. It's a very interesting game.
4-3, that's a pretty good roll. Doron gets into this, double anchor holding game or shallow back game, whatever you want to call it. That's actually a great move by Timo. So he doesn't have the timing here for keeping both anchors, because look at the pip count. He's ahead. He's ahead by 12 pips after this move. There's the QR code for the Backgammon Galaxy app. If you haven't already downloaded it, pause the video, scan the code, and download the Backgammon Galaxy app and get started playing.
I'll bet you 10% of the players know the pip count here or know he was winning the pip count. You sort of feel like you're losing, and you're not.
Look at the best play here, coming and making the 16 point.
Oh, that's interesting, huh?
That's because of the race.
It's because of the race.
It's still your best game.
Yeah, he's going to be up 4 pips after the move, I think. Yeah, I think it's 4 pips after the move. But it's a very committing decision to leave the 20 point here, so it's worth thinking about.
Yeah, I mean, well, your opponent has a 4-point board, right? You have a blot in yours. It seems like a pretty safe time to try to make an advancement from here, because you don't want to get stuck on the 20 being up in the race either.
Yeah. It was slightly peculiar that you called it the opponent,
Ja, sure.
the player on roll,
Oh, sorry.
but I got what you meant.
Nee,
Yeah.
nee, okay. Nee, it's fine. Nee, sure.
Okay, so what happened here? Oh, 6-4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's good roll, good play.
Yeah, it looks right. Not hitting. Just building some structure. Looks risky to hit. Oh, okay. That's fair. He could have cleared this 13 point, but no worries. Timo hasn't made a single blunder with checker pace yet. Actually, he hasn't made a single blunder yet. Neither with checker place or cube.
That's pretty hard to do this deep into the match.
Yeah.
I make the 1 point. And no, you can just go to the 1 point, but I would have made it, but very close.
If you go to the 1 point, you still have a decent 6 to play with 7-1.
I like this play.
If you didn't have a good 6, then making the ace point would have been better.
Ah,
But because you have that spare in the 7, if you play 8-1, then you can just do that.
Oh, that-
wow.
big roll.
That's
Wait a minute, he's
huge
doing that
roll.
very
Yeah,
quickly.
that's
Yeah,
that's
you should-
Wait,
That's
wait.
it.
You're winning the race now. Clear that point.
he's gonna see it. He's gonna see it.
It would be a big blunder to do what he did.
He's gonna be up 15 after
You're
the move.
up
I
in the
think.
race. Don't
Yeah.
leave yourself the 11 point to clear.
Maybe it's even more than 15 pips. I'm not sure because we can't really trust the pip count now. Is 5 pips? Is that before any of the moves?
No, he's already up, I think, right?
Okay,
I
then
mean,
it's
or is
25
this-
pips after
yeah.
the move.
Yeah, it's you want to clear that back point.
It's a very, very clear play. You're so
Yeah.
far ahead in the race. There's no reason to keep the 11 point. The only reason you would keep the 11 point if the race was close, because then you need it for priming value. But that's not
Well,
the case here.
I promise you, he's counting right now.
Yeah,
That's what he's doing.
That's exactly what he has to be doing. He just
Yes.
wants to make sure he's
Right.
up by as much
Yes.
as he thinks he is
This
before
is-
he makes the play.
This is good, very good, Doron. Take your time here and count the pips.
Yeah,
He has the time.
I'll
Yes,
give you
that's-
10-1. He finds the right play. Once you know the pip count, you clear the 11.
Yes, I hope he's proficient enough at counting pips because he's been such an intuitive and quick player so far. I think it's the first time we see him count pips.
Maybe
Notice,
he wants him to take.
but it's a checker play, you know. It's not even a cube.
He has a
action, it's-
nickname.
No, but I mean in the future on the next roll.
Mm,
It
yeah,
becomes
yeah.
a much easier take after the incorrect play than it would be
Oh.
after you clear the 11,
So
right?
he's making the inferior play just to get him.
Just to get the take in, you
just
know?
to get
Maybe
the
he
take
just
in.
wants to gamble with the guy.
I use that excuse for bad plays many times. He has a nickname in South Africa. They call him Trash Gammon because he doesn't really rely on extreme gammon as much as a lot of other players.
Oh, is that for real?
Yes.
That's his nickname,
Trash Gammon.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. Yeah, there you
All
go.
right, he found it. I got my 10-1 bet in. Oh, come on, don't put it back. Don't
putting
put
it-
it back.
oh, no.
No.
This is-
No.
It's a difference of 8% winning chance.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't take that 10-1.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have paid, not for money. Wow, you know what? You might be right, though. He's more likely to get a take this
He's
way.
gonna get his take
That's
in.
for sure. You're going to get a take.
He's gonna get a take in.
Now it is the take. The other way,
You're going to get a take.
the other way, it would have been a pass. I
The other
bet
way,
you.
it would have been a pass, and you would have locked up 1 point. But now, maybe you get 2.
Now we know how he got to the finals.
The good old gamble.
The problem is you
Learning
might
your-
also lose 2,
Yeah.
but
The risk
maybe not.
the risk reward on that calculation is not doesn't quite add up, but
Well, we have
nevertheless,
a name for game plays like that. It's called weavering your opponent, getting them to take a position where they would have
Yeah.
passed otherwise.
yes.
Named
Snake-
after Paul Weaver?
No, named after a fellow named Tom Weaver
Tom
in
Weaver?
Dallas. No, it's not.
There's
It's
another
not named
guy.
after Paul.
There's
it's named
another
after,
guy.
after Tom Weaver, who was a player from South America that used to play in Dallas, because I played with him. Paul's not that devious. Paul just plays right.
Again, I
There's
think
there's a Tom Wheeler. Tom Wheeler, you knew Paul Weaver too, didn't you? You knew Tom Weaver, the guy we used to play in Dallas with us.
okay, so
All right, Tom Weaver. We call it the Weaver. You Weaver a guy into taking. He was one of Malcolm Davis's friends.
Doron is counting here. You know what?
I thought he knew the
think-
race before.
I think he's not the best pip counter. I think
No.
this is not his forte. He's got other areas of strength, but counting the pips might be something he needs to practice a little bit.
Count twice, add them together, divide by 2,
Yeah.
and keep it moving.
But there you go.
All right,
There's
he
the
doubled.
cue.
His
And a
instinct-
take.
Ah.
And a
His,
take.
his
I
instincts,
think
however,
now
are really
he
good.
realizes, oh,
So who's the smart guy now?
He's weaving him in.
Who's
You
the
see?
smart guy now?
I told you how it was going to go.
You call that, Justin.
Oh, I don't like the 6-2 making
No,
it.
that's a small mistake.
come
small
in.
mistake.
I think
no
the
big,
other
no
play
big
is a
deal.
bit better.
The biggest deal was rolling double fours.
This could be the biggest swing of the match, him making the wrong play there.
He talked him into it.
That's
That was pretty
great.
good.
That is great. This is good theater.
And now he wishes he passed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the best play to run. Definitely the best play.
We have almost 2,000 viewers here. Thank you all for tuning in today. If you wouldn't mind smashing the like button.
That's pretty solid. 2,000 concurrent
Well-
live viewers here at the World Championship Final in Monte Carlo, Monaco.
2-1 gets to clear the 8
At
point.
the end of 1 week last year, we had over 100,000 people watch the video. So there'll be a lot of people watching before we're done.
For sure.
And we have over
6-2.
200,000 people over within a year.
So for the viewers just tuning in, and this might be your first time watching a Backgammon live stream, what you see in the bottom right corner is the computer engine analyzing the moves. And we also see the performance rating or the error rate. And basically the lower the better. And if you play below a 4, you're at a Grandmaster level. So currently the error rates are 3.3 for Timo and 5.7 for Doron, which is pretty good, especially by Timo.
It's very good.
And
And
here-
remember, they're under the greatest pressure you could possibly have in backgammon.
You can't really tell on Timo though. He looks like an
So
ice
cool.
cold
So
assassin.
cool.
But Doron is keeping his
5-3.
energy momentum basically. So far it's working out for him well.
I would
I-
stick around for this roll. You never know. The guy might roll 6-1 or 5-1. You're
Can't
getting
hurt.
killed in the race anyway.
Can't hurt.
So get 10% off in the Backgammon Galaxy web shop by using the promo code BGWC2025. And it expires today, so be fast.
I interviewed both players last night after they won their semifinal match, and Doron was excited and jumping, and Timo, you wouldn't even know he won the match. He was so calm.
Yeah. There's just one thing that I'm a little bit worried about with regards to Timo, and that's his time management. He's down to 12 minutes on the clock. That's a lot of time that he's spent so far. Okay, 5-2. This game seems to be over. It's another 2-point win for Doron.
And again, it would have been 1 point had he not had he played the double fives the correct way.
It's true.
It's really cool. Very cool.
He must have just not had the correct count after the first time going through it and decided to recount after making the play and then came to the correct cube decision afterwards.
Yeah,
It's tough sometimes, you know?
there are techniques on how you can count the pips very efficiently without making mistakes and without spending too much time on it. It just requires a little bit of practice. So you
Art
gotta-
Benjamin showed me how to keep track of the first number as I count the second number. So I had to teach myself American Sign Language so I could keep track of the numbers on my fingers while I count the other side.
Oh, that's cool. I use my fingers a lot as well when I count. But that's more for the dice combinations, not so much for the pip count.
Six four, and this
it's,
game is
The real
pretty
key
much
to
over.
counting fast is learning the tricks. Learning colorless counting and learning crossover counting. And there's all kinds of tricks to do it quickly, and that makes it fun to do. It's horrible to do if you don't know the shortcuts.
So Doron is now
10-3.
leading 10-3.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get Sandra Liloff in here doing commentary, and perhaps if
9
we're lucky,
away, 16 away.
we might get Mochi in as well.
Absolutely fantastic match so far. Timo playing absolutely lights out. And Doron, I mean, honestly, it's fantastic.
I had the pleasure of taking a dip this morning with Sander and told him how much he disappointed me. I bet that there would be a repeat this year of a previous champion, And he and Kiko were the only ones left after the round of 64, and then Sander lost, and then Kiko lost 2 rounds later, and I lost my bet. And if you looked at the final 8 or final 4, you would not have predicted not a single previous champion or not a single giant in the group. But we did have some grandmasters, so that's not that surprising.
Yeah, we've got one in the final right here in Timo Vaatainen from Finland.
Right. He and Dana Nazarian were my 2 picks after
Oh.
we got to the 8, final 8.
Hang on, Doron, that's
Yeah.
not the right idea here. You can just make the 9 point, which is really nice. You unstack, you build structure. It's really a nice roll, actually.
Yeah, it's really nice to make permanent assets
Yeah,
that you get
this
to
is-
hold the rest of the game,
Oh,
right?
this is the big mistake. You're even outboarded.
So the problem with this,
See-
of course, is the guy could just roll a 1.
Yeah, and Timo has a stronger home board. It's not the right idea to...
And the problem is also when he doesn't roll a 1.
Yes, of course. you
Either
know.
way, you're not happy.
Yeah, right. Like
And
now,
you
okay,
have to hit,
this is triplicated or duplicated.
but he could also just hit this checker back.
It's also complicated.
He could also make the 4. Wow. There's just so many ways to play this.
So the best play is to point on the 4 point.
Yeah, of course.
Which was
I didn't
also
see that
my
first.
first instinctual play, but this is a very attractive alternative. But again, the problem is that blot on the ace point. Look how
Yeah.
many shots this leaves. Timo can roll a 1, a 6, or a 2 from the bar.
1, a 6,
So it's
or a
actually
2
really-
from the bar.
Oh, okay,
He
good.
found it. He
Yes,
found it.
This is way fewer good numbers
Much
for
better.
Timo.
Good play. Good play.
Very good play. He dodged the bullet there.
And he
Oh.
bends.
Oh, this is not a double at the score.
No, it's way
Especially
too
at
early.
the score.
Yeah, it's way too early.
If
Gotta-
the score were reversed, I might double.
Yeah, that might be a double. Oh, that's a good
gets
one.
to hit and make the 1 point.
That's how you solve that liability problem.
Yeah. Now he has 2 on the roof.
You can solve any problem with good dice.
Okay, Timo get a pretty good roll there, coming in with both checkers from the bar.
4, 5.
Isn't it better to run?
I think
I would
it's
go all
better
the
to
way.
run.
I would
Or
go
I'm
all
not-
the way.
This unstacks.
Yeah, all the way's right.
All the way is
You
right.
don't want him to hit and point on you out on the 5 point.
I
this
also
is,
don't like breaking my
This is a
points
weird
like this
variation.
to hit.
You don't hit loose and step up. Now you're loose on both sides of the board at the same time.
Ooh.
This is
Not good.
not a good
Not
move,
good
no.
play.
Oh,
5, 4.
it's a pretty big blunder.
He seems to get away with it in this moment
It
because
is,
this
yeah.
is like one of the worst entering numbers. Doesn't really get to do much of anything.
Right. Team was probably happy just to get in, but it was one of the very worst.
But even though he's gotten away with this for the time being, he still has to clean up all of these blots here. And it's going to be difficult to do.
Yeah, it's still an open position because of Doron's inaccurate plays in this game so far. So Timo's time bank is ticking here. He has to win 16 points with 12 minutes on the clock, basically.
To me, the hardest thing in backgammon is when all of your options are lousy. To try and pick,
Yeah.
pick the least lousy. It's a lot more fun to pick the best play when you got a bunch of good plays.
Totally.
And sometimes it just matters a lot less when you're already winning how you make your best or second best or third best play because you're already doing really well. But you don't want to be bleeding equity when you're already bleeding out.
Yeah, this
This is the best play.
Yes.
He found it. It dupes a lot of numbers. And it doesn't create an extra blot.
Team was playing really well.
It's good play.
Yeah, he's
Good play.
for
I
many
don't know many
games
people
now.
would find that play.
for many. Well, yeah, it was a little bit forced by logic, but it was a good play. But he's just been having a very low error rate for many games in a row now. Really just finding his groove. But he might have to start playing faster.
Oh.
I didn't see that one coming.
This is not good. This is too early.
no.
It's a very open position.
Very,
He's
very-
gonna face a recube
Oh.
half the time or something, maybe even more.
So
The cube, return cube vig is monstrous.
Yeah.
So the problem with giving a cube like this is White's winning chances are quite high, which means like if this game turns around in the slightest, the second
Yeah.
this becomes anywhere near a 50-50
Oh.
game,
Yes, and it doesn't take much.
Timo
right?
is going to just give him the cube back. When this gets to make the 2 point, this is an excellent roll.
That's a really good roll, yeah. But Timo, if he survives here, Timo basically needs to gain 12%
Yeah.
winning chances.
well,
then
if he can
redouble.
anchor and hit back on the 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
he
a
came
great
in
one.
and made the
makes
bar. Good roll.
That's even
fantastic
Good
shot.
roll.
Incredible shot.
One of his best entering numbers. I guess maybe 5-6 is the only better one. Just runs all the way.
Runs all the way. Okay.
All right. He needs a 2 to anchor, or he'd love a 4-2 to make the No.
Or
no.
5. I guess you
Alright.
stay back, right?
Yeah, maybe
or
we just-
you run with one of them.
I would make the 3
I would have made the 3.2. Now that I see it's wrong, I wouldn't do
It's
it.
very close.
Oh,
okay,
it was close.
it was
It
close.
was close, yeah.
But on XG Plus,
I would have done it.
It's hard running because you're down so much in the race, but maybe
Yeah.
staying there allows you to get attacked on the 5 point a bit too much,
I
and
think
maybe
that's
that
it.
increases your gammon losses.
yes, like look how 6-2, 5-3, these numbers, how they play.
Because a part of you is just praying to make an anchor, and now you
Yeah.
can't at all.
That's a good play, actually. That's a really good play. He
Very
understood
good
that he
play.
should just play it as a one-man back instead of a.
Ooh. And now he has to. Wow, look at that. The pick and pass
Pick and
play.
pass.
I would easily pick and pass here. I'm surprised that it's so close.
I would have played 2 down.
It's a lot of fly shots,
It is.
but it's very ugly to pick and pass. This is a good move, actually.
It is super ugly to pick and pass because the second you do something like this, even though I see it's correct, when he rolls a 5 or a 3 again, what do you do then?
I would take back the cube.
We're gonna make a substitution here. Sanders gonna take my spot.
All right.
The
Great.
2022 world champion, Sander Lylov.
Sander Liloff.
Sander, the one who cost me money by not winning. Sander Lylov.
He didn't just cost you money himself as well.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome,
Sander.
Sander. Nice to see you again.
We're having a very exciting. Have you been watching?
I have not been watching at all.
Okay.
There you go. Well, we're in here, and we can see that Doron Claxton from South Africa is currently 10 points. Timo has 3.
Doron just gave a pretty loose cube, and he may be punished for it. So far, he hasn't been. But you kind of like to be holding the cube here when you're losing 10-3.
Oh, he's thinking about the 3-2.
Yeah, it's close whether you come. The right play is pick and pass, which wasn't on my list. So ugly.
Oh, I would pick and pass in a heartbeat.
You would.
Yeah.
Well, that's the difference between you and me. This is not the right idea. You get hit back, and you're going to see the cube maybe.
You're going to see the cube.
Oh,
certainly.
yeah.
Now he should
Yeah.
probably double to 4 on the next shake.
Yep.
Yeah. And unless he
Unless
enters
something
and hits
exciting
him back,
happens.
he's going to be eating this cube.
Yes.
Oh, that was a good roll.
Yeah, but I still see a recube here at the score. He's going to look at it.
I think the recube should
Probably
come.
close.
Timo has not made a blunder thus far in the match. That's pretty far in to play that well.
He sure looks focused.
He is so cool.
Oh,
There
he goes.
4.
He looks like the Terminator.
Wow.
It's a very good cube.
He's never going to pass.
It's not a redouble.
It
Yes,
is
it
a
is.
redouble. It's
Oh,
very-
it is a redouble. That's
it's a
right.
very good
It is a
redouble.
redouble. Very good cube. I read it wrong.
In these types of spots, the second you become like almost
Yeah.
a 50-50 favorite in these games, you can offer these recubes. I mean, this is
Yeah.
particularly strong right now. Anytime he has the opportunity to make the 5 or escape this back checker, it becomes a market loss in some of these circumstances. Oh, and he
Whoa.
passes. He passes. He doesn't want to take
You know,
that one.
I can understand the pass. You're way ahead. You're afraid to take a 4 cube, but if you have the guts to give that cube, you got to have the guts to take the recube. Two big mistakes for Doron there.
That was a very good practical cube by Timo, huh?
Absolutely. Well, it was right anyway, but
You know, I was like, I mean, that didn't look that scary. You know?
No, it didn't look that bad. There was only a 2-point board. You know, if he doesn't fill in the 5, you could roll a 4, hop out, and generally, be fine. Just get missed.
this is what I call a big swing game. If this match turns around, it's that game we're going to remember.
Double 3s. You make the 5-point here, or you make the 3-point. I generally make the 3, I think, just due to the distribution of the position. I like using the stack of checkers to kind of even everything out.
I think that should be Mark's next book, How to Play Double Threes on the second and third rolls.
Should be a short book. You could almost sell a pamphlet.
I don't know.
Not too much there.
I have problems with it.
But you guys been enjoying the match so far?
Oh, it's been fun.
Yeah, the match has been
Fun
exciting.
match. There's a lot of heart in here and a lot of passion by Doron, and you got the Terminator on the other side that's totally emotionless, and he's playing like the Terminator.
Yeah, up with the ace. Yeah, you know, we're going to have a new world champion pretty soon.
That's true.
For sure.
And I noticed that Timo has used a lot of time.
He has? This
Yeah.
4-2 should just pop out, I think. Would you make the 3 or would you come out, Sander? What do you think?
I think it's super close. You know,
Okay.
I just think it's super close.
It is. XG tells us that you're right.
Yeah, coming out is probably. It's harder to play for Doron when Timo comes out. Therefore, I would come out. But in terms of equity, you know, it's like.
So when you're
It's
playing,
a
you
pick
think
'em.
about the opponent a lot,
Yeah, like pretty much all the time.
all the time. That's a lot.
I don't like. I mean, because you can make, like, if I have a play and I don't know what I'm doing, I'm like, I want to simplify things for me. I don't want to make it hard for my opponent. And I don't think so much about
Yeah.
You said that a lot during our commentary the other day.
Yeah.
Making it hard for your opponent, making it hard for your opponent. Like, what are his bad rolls? Like, how can I make it difficult for him to get around?
I've always said
Well,
Sander is a mean guy.
people look a lot of. They're very focused on their own PR, you know, but they don't look at what their opponent's PR is. And he got missed.
Howard Ring once told me the only PR that matters is the difference between you and your opponent.
Well, that's very true. You know, I see Doron is playing at an 8, you know, so
Yeah.
Timo is doing a good job.
He's pushed him into some hard
of it,
positions.
You know, when I was in the World Cup final, I had my opponent play at like 8.5. You know?
Who was your opponent?
That was Cece.
I remember. There were some tough
Yeah,
back
but
games in that.
wasn't
in
he
that-
9 years
in that
old then?
match.
Yeah, he was about
Yeah,
9
he-
years old. Yeah, that's
He's
the
only
reason.
11 now.
I think he was 11.
Okay.
So Doran is just taking his time counting the race again.
Oh
He just
wow,
wants to make sure that
he
he's
rolled
going to
double
be
5.
Yep.
ahead.
So he's gonna be up 38 pips and have an easy cash. What a roll!
He made a blunder on a racing position a couple games ago.
Well, you
He
can
made
see
a play.
look-
He made a play where it would be double pass if he made the right play, and he got him to take by making the wrong
So
play.
you know, I like this is good production. You know, they're zooming into the player. You know,
Uh-huh.
and you can see Doran is pretty nervous, right? So this is very good from the TV production.
Well, I think he knows he screwed up last game. That's a bad feeling when you lose. And I think he has that
I don't
feeling.
think that he knows that, but you know, I know the feeling when you don't know what the race is and you got to count it and you got to count it and you got to count it and the clock is winding down. You know,
And you're not sure why the first number you came up with is different than the second number you came up with.
and oh, wait a second.
Yeah, after the play's not going to be up that much. He's going to be up this. I'm not sure why it showed that he was up 30-something. Oh, double 5s.
Qualité.
It's an even race.
All right, yeah, I thought he was going to be up like 38 pips. I'm
yeah.
like, why are you not running?
Yeah, it's
But
an even
I'm
race.
happy to see it's less.
But not only that, when you're winning in the match, you want to race more. You want less volatility. You'd rather play a simple game.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's one of the things about match play that I don't like. I mean, you're obviously correct, Phil, that, you know, you're winning the match and you just want to play races.
Right.
So,
Right.
but, you know,
You don't like to play races.
it hurts me.
Well, it is painful to play those types of games because, you know, all of a sudden the guy's just outrolling you. There's no complications. There's just a very simple game plan to play. And there's just nothing you can do. You're beholden to the dice at that point, right? You want to give the guy the opportunity to do something wrong.
That's
and
what's
that just
happening
doesn't
right now.
happen in
It's,
races and
this is
halting
just a
games
dice
very
game.
often.
This is just a dice game right now. It's not a. This is not. The only skill might be when you cube. It's not hard to play these games.
So, Timi Vaatainen, that's a very Finnish name.
He is Finnish.
That I
He
can
is Finnish,
tell,
yes.
but I was going to say Doron Claxton. That name could be from many places. I see he's
Yeah.
from South Africa.
He's from
Yes.
South Africa. Yeah. He lives in a small resort town. He's a crypto trader, so obviously he's good with numbers.
I love to hear about the history of South Africa, and it's a very interesting place.
Have you been there?
I have not been to South Africa. I definitely want to go.
I would love to go.
I thought you'd been everywhere.
I've been a lot of places. I've been to Africa.
Me too.
You can see he took a lot of time twice to count the pips. That would be my first lesson that I would offer him, is pip counting.
Well, I think he's winning. I mean, he's up a lot in clock, and he's just making sure. See, this is funny. I would definitely double. If I was Doron here.
Even at the score?
Yeah, or maybe like especially at the score.
You would double? I mean, if that's correct, he's only up 3 pips, no?
Right. It's true. I mean, I'm surprised by these numbers.
Because of all the crossovers?
I mean, I think Black is really looking good here.
I do too, but that.
But so this is where match equity comes into play, I guess.
Well,
you
don't you double slower when you're winning? I mean, I'm sure you do.
I mean, not necessarily in races.
Not in races necessarily, not in holding games necessarily. But like in gammon full positions for sure. Which is the problem with his double earlier, is that he doubled in a gammon full position while up a bunch in the match score, which just wasn't good. It just made the take way too easy.
So,
But I think his bear off is going to be slow. I mean, of course, if he rolls 5s and 6s, it's going to be great. But when he rolls these 1s, these 2s, these 3s, he's going to end up with a position that looks like white's. Eventually.
Yeah, you see, like it says 66% for Doron, but if you ask me to guesstimate it, I would make it 70. Somehow I feel like the machine is right.
Well, I can tell you this. If I were sitting there playing a grandmaster, I'm doubling.
Okay, but then they double you back. I mean, it doesn't take
I
much
understand.
of a bad sequence for the other guy for it to.
Oh, I
then
didn't say
switch.
I was right. I would just say I would do it because I like to gamble when I'm playing a really top player.
Well, if we assume that Timo's playing a 3 and Doran's playing an 8, it would be a cube. And
Yes. I
so
like it.
It's
He
a
gives
very
them the
good
stick
practice.
anyway.
I like it.
cube. And
The problem is Timo wants to increase the volatility of this match as well. He's down by 5. I mean, he's taking this
Easy take.
obviously very
Easy
easily.
take.
And my question is what is his take point on a recube to 4 at the score?
why don't you ask somebody who knows?
Yeah, I know. We have to get one of these match equity
You're
experts.
not-
Call up Emoji
You're not
or
sitting with the
Mark,
right people here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phil. Okay, now here comes the 4 cube, yeah?
Oh, yes.
Here comes your crossovers. Now you're up by 8 pips.
It's pretty forced.
Bring them all in.
It looks pretty forced.
Bring them all in.
He's going to be up 4 pips.
And,
I mean,
Black needs a good roll. I mean, White's distribution is fantastic compared to his. 4-2, okay.
so he can.
Can we get a recube in already, maybe?
we agreed this cannot be a redouble, right?
At this score,
Well, he
no.
just doubled him when he was only up 3.
Look
Now
how
this guy's
close-
only
it's
up
close.
2.
It's close.
But it's not a redouble, and with no disrespect to Doron, but Timo seems like the stronger player, which would make
Yes,
it
he is.
horrible for him to recube.
But he's losing by a lot.
Well, it's backgammon,
Yeah, but he could pick up the deficit here. Make it a
wouldn't-
very
I
close
wouldn't
game.
blame him for redoubling.
Oh,
wouldn't blame him.
that would be like the worst redouble I saw all tournament, I think. Like,
The worst.
There's the betting odds. You
What
can
were
see-
these numbers before? Can I see that?
Sure.
all right, he takes a shake. I'm happy to see that. Since in the Calcutta, I bet on myself.
I saw that.
And then I thought all the Danish guys lost, and I guess Tino was the only guy standing. So,
Do you have that team?
I'm on
Yeah,
Timo.
You're on Team Timo.
I will win 14,000 if he wins and 6,000 if he loses.
Last year, when they asked me to
bad.
do the Calcutta, I divided it by country for the first time. Everybody loved it. We did it again this year. I think it's fun.
Patriotic.
Yeah. Plus, people are really cheering for their countrymen. It's fun.
Oh, 6.
Oh, so he won a pip. So
The average
now
roll is
now
8.
It's probably borderline, but please don't double, Timo. Please don't double.
It is borderline. He called
It's
it.
getting close.
It's close. Look, you saw him drop an easy take
You don't want to
last
give.
game. There's another reason to double to me.
you don't want to give him a chance to win the match right here, you know.
I mean, Black's position looks not great. But Timo doesn't have many checkers off. I don't know what's happened here. Are they just being hidden off the board or something?
His position
No,
is
he
pretty
only has one
great.
off.
You know, his position is pretty. He's got 2 good checkers off more. You know.
Look, there's only 50,000 euros at stake here. Why are you wasting your time? Not a big deal.
I mean, 4-3 I didn't love either. I would have redistributed the stack and put an extra checker on the 4-point. He's getting close. Timo doesn't want to
Oh.
increase the volatility.
Again, the
Okay.
average roll's about 8. He's rolling. They're
Maybe
both
we
rolling
play 3 to
6s.
2. Probably best.
I could have played 2 to 1 maybe.
6-5.
Big roll.
Okay.
Big roll.
Stops any plans Timo might have had. Double ones, not
Terrible
ideal.
roll.
How many viewers do we have?
We have 2,200 live viewers.
What, 2,222. My favorite number is 22. You know.
That's true. They did that just for you.
Oh, now we lost a few.
4-3.
I must be boring the shit out of them. You know, like, lost 7 viewers.
Xander, one thing you're not is boring.
That's for sure.
That's one thing you are not. I've
You
called you
need,
many other things, by the way, but not boring.
So smash the like button, guys. Maybe.
Yeah, we have a former world champion, former UBC champion on stream with us right now. We appreciate that.
I mean, it's
5-3.
I just like getting up and going and watching the World Cup finals, you know, like I like the idea of that, you know, like in tennis I like the Grand Slams.
4-4.
Oh, big roll.
No, it's too big.
I
Very
can see why you
good
didn't
roll.
want him to double.
Go to the ace.
1, 2.
I guess he didn't want, like you said, Xander, he didn't want the match to end on luck.
5-4.
He's got more checkers off now.
This is close.
6
Oh.
big.
Oh,
How does he roll
big
that?
roll.
He's going to need to roll it back. 4-1. He doesn't. Okay.
Got to have double 6s.
He might have one chance.
You see,
for
I
it,
play 4 to 3 there.
because it doesn't make a difference.
Double 6s. This is it. No.
The 2 up.
Wow.
And Doron Claxton takes another 2
Wow.
points, inching him closer to the finish line.
This is like Chris Moneymaker to me. You know, we got a relatively unknown. First time he's played in an international tournament, and he's killing it in the finals.
I would be looking for another break right about now.
All right, that's true. I mean, I love to see that. I love to see a match. He's an on loan and he waltzes all the way through. You know, could be great for Backgammon.
For sure.
You know,
It's a great story.
great for Doron.
I'm tired of seeing you better players winning.
We don't win much.
All
Nice
right,
roll.
Yeah, this comes out and this comes down. Black would love to get a 4 here.
Maybe you guys can educate me. When does one double?
Do we have a cube now?
This could be. This is a cube, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is a cube.
Well, white has a solid advantage for sure. I mean, even if he doesn't hit with the 4, he's still doing good
Yeah.
because he's up a ton in the race.
Nice
and if
call.
he does hit with the 4,
I mean, there's a lot. You're winning the race. You can win by the way of double 5s, and there's a lot of market losers.
And I wouldn't be shocked if you got a pass.
and so white should be doubling
No.
earlier in gammon full positions in these spots,
Oh, that was a big
which
double.
is the exact opposite
Right.
of what the leader should be doing.
That was maybe
Right.
Timo's worst mistake of the match.
It's his first blunder that I know of.
I mean, I would never. For money games, you can't double it. You know,
No.
I would never double it for
1/6,
money.
and now he's probably lost his market.
Right? You see, now it's a pass, but he might take, right?
Yeah, it's
Because
quite possible.
Because you know, like in money games, we take.
Whoa, look at that
We
cube.
take these cube. It doesn't look that threatening, even, right?
But it's a 380 pass already.
It's a huge pass.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
nice pass
that's a
by-
good pass,
by
Doron.
Claxton.
I
Nice
think
pass,
I think
nice
he might have
pass.
gotten a pass on the last roll.
No.
I'm telling you, he passed one that was just as big earlier.
Maybe,
Yeah, but it was more threatening. He was stuck back here behind a prime a little bit still. There was more happening.
whack. Oh man, he's got 7 minutes left. This is too little.
Yeah, I mean, if he needs time to fight back and scrape his way all the way through a 19-point match, mean, this is the longest match of the
Yeah.
week as well. 19
right.
points is longer than the 17 they've been playing all week.
Right. Normally you have 14 minutes in a 7-point match, right?
Yeah.
So when
38 minutes.
so when he so when he has 12 points, he should be having 14 minutes left, right? So he's way under that. So we can probably expect Timo's PR to go up. I don't think he's gonna. He's played well up until this point.
I think that was his first blunder, not cubing there.
3-1 just makes it
Yeah.
5 points.
You're just not used to cubing that quickly. He's not used to being
Oh, and
behind.
double twos.
Quack,
What a
quack.
roll. Sandra's favorite number, apparently. Favorite number in
It's my
general.
favorite number, you know.
Everything
like,
is 22 this, 22
I
that.
love, and I want to talk now about Paul McGrill, you know, X22.
Yes.
I love that. I used to come just to watch him commentate on the finals, you know. They used to fly him in, give him a room, and,
Yeah.
you know, he had to commentate on the finals. Did you ever see
Yes.
he commentate?
Absolutely.
What do you-
I've done commentary with him. He's great. He was great. We were just talking about how great his books were. Before the computer, he got so many things right.
Yeah.
The man was a genius. I was helping him write his new book when he was passed away, and all the notes disappeared.
Oh, a cube. Yes, we like to see that. And
Very
it's a
good
good
cube.
take
Good double, good take.
from Doron. Only 5 that doesn't hit. You just bring it into the 5, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe you make this point and just break the mid, just in case they split at some point. Maybe you have another point that blocks, but
But he could
Everything is
really tie the room together, right? He could. Just like this rock.
This play is the right play by far.
Which movie is this? That rock really tied the room together. You don't know that movie?
no,
It's a Big Lebowski.
I've only seen it once.
Well, you're young, that's why.
Larry, is this your homework? Is this your homework, Larry?
Yeah. It's funny, I don't love like making the 2 point in this situation because it leaves you with only 2 builders here, whereas if you make XG's preferred play like this, it still leaves you with 3 builders to try to make the 4, which is the point you really want to make.
But it's close. Very close. But I certainly would have made your play.
I don't like to see
6
my hero spend 5%
just run
of
out,
the
right?
time. Oh. Yeah, you see, I would run out.
You're up in the race. You're on the 3 point, which is one of these spots you don't mind running off of when you're up in the race and you're being primed. If you do this and white rolls 2 numbers to come out, you've just
Yeah.
completed the whole outfield, and I don't know how you escape after that without rolling boxes.
Right, and
So now he
and
does
here's
get
the
to hop
problem.
out.
Here's the problem. It's in terms of EV, it's a very small mistake. But I just think
Conceptually.
that conceptually coming out, you know, you make it easier for yourself. Maybe not that this is hard,
And
but
you lose outfield control, which is exactly what happened.
Well, 5s.
just playing from the back.
Everything just lands on nice spots, just comes around cleanly.
Oh, yeah. Comes to a beautiful place.
Now he's up in the race by quite a bit as well, I think. I'm not sure. We'll see after this.
It's a great roll.
Apparently he's only up 4. 5-4 brings both in. I don't know. I have some feeling Black's going to roll boxes, but
I don't feel it.
I know you don't want to.
Well, nobody.
Oh, 4-1 fills it in.
No.
Oh!
You made it happen. He
Oh!
called that.
Is that sick
called
or
that.
is that sick or what?
Wow.
I think Doron has got to give you a drink
Yeah.
after
Woo. I'll meet him at the bar.
after this.
And if you
match.
look at the computer, you'll see that Doran has had the luck factor in his favor about by 0.4 points.
Someone says in the chat, "Walking on water." I'm all I'm hearing is that song, "Walking on Sunshine," in my head.
Yeah.
Katrina and the Hurricanes. You know?
Wow. Well,
it's got
this
to
this
feel
match
good.
has not lacked excitement. That's for sure.
Look at him. Look at him.
Wow.
Look at him. Look
Yeah,
at
right.
that
Ooh.
body language.
He's
Look at
pumped,
that energy.
you know?
He's pumped.
He's super pumped.
I bet you his pulse is up there,
Massimo
over
in the
100.
chat wants to call him the honey badger.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's
Must be nice, you know. Just enjoy it, Doron. You know,
that's right.
you're torturing the guy. You're sitting in the finals. You got 17 minutes. Just enjoy the position.
Enjoy the vibe, you know?
This is completely fair, you know. Since this clock is running down,
This
you
is
know,
your moment.
This is called working the body.
You can enjoy.
He's working the body, making the guys sweat.
Needle, it's the needle.
It's the needle. My people call it shtick. The longer you take, the more likely the longer you take the double, the more likely he'll take the cube, is what we think in the chouette. But I don't think it's going to work here.
The longer you wait, the higher my body temperature becomes as I'm
Right.
sitting opposite.
Oh my God.
I don't know much about these kind of match situations, but I do know that it looks like white can't win.
It does look like white can't win. But he can't win because of the access to the cube. If you turn the cube, he wins. But I'm sure for him, you know, these like match score considerations just aren't familiar to him, right? He thinks that maybe there's something that could be happening here by giving them a 4 cube while being up so much in the race. He just really wants to make sure. But also, if you're up by 20 pips in a 54 pip race, you're doing really good.
That's right.
And if the other guy wants to take, let him.
Well, you know, obviously, he doesn't want to gamble the match. He's afraid he's going to lose 8 points somehow, you know. And
Yeah.
and it's a low volatile position, so it's not good for Doron that he is burning a lot of time. But you know,
One way to clear my head, right, is I would just think about it from the other guy's perspective. If black doubles me here, am I going to take? Right? And if you can look at it and go, no, then you should probably cue.
Right, and then you hope he takes.
it would
If
be
you,
uh,
if you
You
think
would
it's
be
a pass,
begging
you
for a
hope he
take.
takes.
it would be interesting to see if he can somehow get into taking by waiting so long.
It's called weavering him. Wait until he
There
has
we
the
go.
take.
There we go, Doran.
All right.
Very nice.
Big
move, Mr.
pass, big
Claxton. And
pass.
he passes, of course.
Oh, and
Wow, Doran
inst-
increases his lead.
Insta passes.
Very
Yes, well,
exciting.
I'm sure he was very happy to use the other opponent's time to count the race a couple times.
The betting line before the game started made Doran a big underdog in this match. And he probably was a big underdog in several of his matches.
The
and
board
it
is set up
didn't-
incorrectly.
Didn't affect
there
him
we
any.
go. Fixed.
This kid is not afraid of anything. I guess he's not a kid, but to me he is.
Abraham Lincoln is a kid to you, Phil.
Mhm.
Very exciting.
Wow, this is a big lead.
Very big lead.
This is a big lead.
Only in a game like Backgammon can you outplay your opponent by a lot and still lose. There is some luck factor here.
I mean, if the dice are going against
Right.
you, it ends up being quite difficult. But all you
Right.
can do is try to stay in the game and play what you can play. I mean, I don't know how he can deviate to try to do anything different. What do you think, Sander?
Say what?
Do you think there's any way that he could find some sort of deviation that would allow him to gain an additional edge in this? I don't know. How does he turn it around?
Nah, you can't really at this point, you know. I mean, you got to be super aggressive. Try to make it hard, you know, for your opponent. Like, I'm slotting with like 5-1 and 4-1.
He
and-
did, I think.
Yeah, and I'm just
And I'm giving the cube sooner, hoping my opponent will start passing too much.
but you can you can never.
Look, there we go.
Oh.
This is a.
I like this. This is exactly what I just said. Give the cube sooner, hoping you'll pass.
But you can't pass in gammon full positions.
I was really. I wasn't expecting him to double that.
Oh, but the wrong
Yeah,
guy's
no, I didn't
doubling. The
expect
wrong
it
guy's
either.
doubling it too soon.
And
The takes are too easy in
Yeah.
gammon full positions as the trailer,
And
which
the
is
recubes
the
are too easy.
That's because the recubes are too easy.
The recubes
exactly.
are super easy.
yeah, well, he is far away from a cube, but. So it's very interesting, very interesting.
It
And
wasn't that bad, a cube.
No, it's probably not bad, given Timo's the stronger player. So given that, it's probably a good cube, you know.
But he does accidentally give him the opportunities to make up greater ground in the score if things do go awry a bit, right? Because the recube is coming quickly.
Right. Well, you're supposed to know that you don't really double much in positions like that, right?
Yes.
But be that as it may,
It could work.
Yeah, he needs to like redouble to 4 quickly, but that's also hard, like when it's a hard window to find, right?
Yeah, I mean, this would have been a good double from this position as the leader. This would be the spot you'd be looking to do it in.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Well, one thing that O'Hagan taught me on O'Hagan's Law, don't give your opponent too easy a decision on the cube. So the guy is going to take it as super easy. That's a good indication to wait.
4-2.
Cover. There you
Just
go.
makes the 4-point. Simple stuff here.
Not a pretty roll. I would.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
You could play
yeah.
the 2 here and the 4 here, just giving
Right.
some indirects, but maybe
Right.
give yourself better distribution to try to make the 3 later on.
That's pretty bad
Since there's a blot in
distribution
his
going
board.
to the 2.
He'll never be able to hit you and cover.
Yeah.
Ace, and do you play it out to the the 10 or the 15?
I would probably hop out, to be honest.
And try to get a back
Very,
game going.
very
I would
close.
I would like to be missed,
Very close.
but I just
Yeah, I think you gotta mess with your opponent a little bit. Gotta do your worst.
this is getting a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
So this could be interesting. Could you imagine he making like the 8-point and then Doobie time?
I can tell you that I would not make the right play because it just looks so ugly to me. I hate going to the 2-point. I hate it.
Oh, he
I-
did make the 8.
I like that.
All right. Very
I like
nice.
that. That takes guts. That was a gutsy play.
Oh, he played it. Wow.
He did
he
make
did.
the 8-point.
Now
was
this
only
is
a
not a
3%
redouble, but
error.
I would.
Well, I like to see Timo thinking about it, and I hope he doesn't double.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you can see that a position like this is a redouble at the score, we can see why you don't want to be giving early cubes in spots like
It's
this, right?
good.
And he hits.
Look at this. He made a very nice decision. He didn't waste too much time.
Yeah.
He realized that he was close to a double. So I think he's going to double on the next shake. I think Timo knows these kind of things.
Sure.
He's a grandmaster. He does know them.
2-5
Ooh,
hits.
big roll. Big roll.
3-6.
Which one do you come out with?
If you come out with one, I would come out with this one.
Yeah,
probably.
I think you have to come out. You don't want to get stuck back
The
there.
2s
Or
end up being
gotta play
duplicated
You
here.
can play the 6 out, or you can play with one less blot.
I like coming out in spite of those blots.
You could also get pointed on if you stay here, which is also annoying. But I prefer this one,
This
to be
is the
honest.
logical play, but you could also like play 3 to 6.
Yeah, out's very right.
So bar 22, yeah, but coming out with the correct checker is important, apparently.
Yes,
And
that's why I
21
asked.
to 21 to 15 ends up being significantly better, apparently.
I guess that you just don't want to get pointed on in the board. That would hurt you. That would hurt you. This way, you are like, you have a little bit of initiative, right? Even if Doron makes the ace, you'll have combinations to hit him from the bar.
Yeah,
Good
I
play.
guess you.
Very good play.
This one is actually a 2-something blunder according to XG.
But
which
no,
is
no,
strange.
it's not. It's not.
No?
Right. No.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
tough.
it's 2.
Double hit.
Well, now we need an ace. Or double 3s.
All right, he makes his double anchor game, so he'll be in it to the end. That's strong.
Yeah, this game will be a good game.
I mean,
This will be a very could be like a defining game, because Timo turns it around, he's going to gain some confidence,
for
Or if he
sure.
gets
I mean,
gammoned, it's going to go the other way.
and then it's going to be over.
Yeah.
in a spot like this, white must be winning at least 40% of the time.
43. You're way off.
Oh, double ones is not a great roll.
No, he'd like to come in higher so he can pop out.
You almost wouldn't mind fanning for an extra roll or two either.
Just clean it up. That's right. That's the right idea.
Rolling a 2 or a 3 is
No,
big here.
Don't put him back. Make that play. Just clean it up. You don't want to get hit.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to come in and take a checker off so he can't get gammoned on 4, you know.
It's a good concept. Not getting gammoned is a good thing.
If you're able to maintain your structure and you're able to hop out here, if you get a shot, are you doubling? Oh, this is a bit fast.
Oh, it's really bad.
This is
for him.
really bad roll.
It's a bad roll. You come out.
No, he's got to hold on to his 4 points, I think, somehow.
The problem with making the 1 and stuff like that, of course, is that you just can't contain either afterwards, right?
Very ugly roll.
Wow.
He's hoping to get something soon.
Oh, this is a shot.
This is a shot.
Guess you just make the point then. There's 2 blots in his board.
So he can get gammon, but I still wouldn't cue.
This
just
is the
gotta
right
make
play.
the point.
No, you made the
you
right
have
play.
to make the point, Phil. It's not close. He's got 2 blots in his
Yeah.
board right now, and you could
You're
not
right.
fill that in next roll too.
You remakeable. He did.
Six fives are a great roll. Clears the point, covers the blot.
I make the 3. It's not the best backgammon I ever saw, but I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna say Timo wins this game.
All right.
You got a $10
So
bet.
Doron leaves a shot, right?
All right.
He's likely to because of this stack here on the 2 point.
I hate to take advantage of an old man like you, but
I need that 10 to.
Double threes
the bar.
clears the point, takes 1 off. No, do you clear the outside point or do you take 1 off here?
off is
Seems like it could be either.
right, but a little bit. It's very
Yeah.
close. I wouldn't know what to do. I would have no
Seems
idea.
Clear. I mean, I don't know. It's not clear at all.
Yeah, gammons are not.
I'm just trying to think
That
about what's
critical, yeah.
safer because of course you could take 1 off, but maybe that leaves more shots immediately. The other one, you could clear the outside point
Yeah.
on your very next roll, and then you're home free.
My saying is, when in doubt, take them out. You're usually not wrong by much, and it's often right.
Yeah. And my first thought was to take 1 off, but I hate putting additional checkers on the 2 point against an ace point game. It ends up stacking and just collecting more checkers. And if you do leave a shot, you don't have enough guys off to survive the post-late hit situation.
Yeah, you want to take a lot of checkers off, right?
Yeah, checkers off is good.
Improve your chances of winning if you get hit.
Yeah.
When in doubt, take them out. Matt Cohen-Geyer used to hit me over the head with that saying in our chouette. He said that was the single biggest thing people did wrong.
What a roll that was, you know. You could also roll 6-1.
Then leave a shot immediately, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, apart from double sixes, this is the best roll. you know?
Yeah.
Oh, we got more people watching now. About 2,500.
Very nice. Thank
Hit
you. all
that
for
like
being
button,
here.
guys.
We've got Justin Knoll
Yeah.
with Phil Simborg and former world champion and UBC champion Sander Liloff here.
Yeah.
I would just continue to keep moving.
Yeah.
But 6-2 is actually the best play. I
Next
just wanna-
couple of rolls are going to be maybe define this match.
5-4 would have been a good roll.
And you see, this
Just
is where
the
you just
two.
take it
Just the
off,
two.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
we
Like,
just- Go ahead.
I'm always a bit curious when I'm white here. Do I leave from the ace point? Do I try to give him a 6-4, 6-5?
I don't
mean,
think you ever
6-4, 5-4.
right?
You know,
It's almost always wrong.
this keeps me up at night. You know.
Get you gammon too much is the problem. The downside. The upside's better, but the downside hurts. Every roll here is very critical.
3-1.
This is pretty ugly.
The ace is forced, and let's hope for Doron he plays from the back. In fact, I'm sure he's going to do that.
I love what Sandra just said. The ace is forced. Do the forced part first, and then look at the
Right.
3.
Yeah.
I always.
Yeah, I mean, if you do this and then you play the ace from 3 to 2, you're going to see how ugly that looks.
Right.
It gets you
Play-
no closer to clearing the outside point.
Play the 8 forced part first, always, and then look around.
Yeah, you got to train your brain to do that.
Yeah, the other play looks
Yeah,
much
this,
uglier.
This is the right idea. Good play.
6-5. You just slot the 2 and cover the 1. Seems
Yeah.
pretty clear.
I mean, that's what I do, but
You get more shots on some of these aces he might roll that are big because he doesn't get to hit you. You'll get 20 instead of just 11 plus a few indirects.
that's exactly right, Justin.
If the score were reversed, you might think about running to get off gammons, but here you need to gamble to win. Here you got to play to win. So he's thinking about getting off gammons more.
But then in the variation where he takes it off and he hits you, you'll only get 11 direct numbers plus like a 5-3 and a 6-3 and a 1-3 instead of 20 directs.
Well, but
Yeah.
so you know, like he should try not to get gammoned, right?
Yeah.
Keep that
Well,
thing.
there you go.
It's a very good
Good
roll
and
to
bad.
go on, but
That
it
roll is good and bad.
I would not.
Here's a
re-roll.
big roll for the match right here. This is big.
It's
Two.
a 2.
He got it.
He rolls the
Hey.
2.
He got it.
Give me my 10 euros.
Oh, he hasn't won yet.
Not yet.
Well, he's gonna cash any second.
I'll give you 4.
Give me 5.
You got it.
Is there a deal?
Yeah, I think you
got
put it in my hand, you know,
got it, you
until
got
it
it.
goes away.
It's going to be.
He has 7 off already, but there is a big gap on the 1 point.
It's a pleasure.
I think you got the better of that deal.
I can't lose. Either way, I feel good about that
All
deal.
Yeah, I mean 5-3.
And when does this become a redouble? I have no clue. I guess you gotta close him out.
What's he got? 5 off?
Yeah, well, I mean,
6 off.
He's got
the
like
question of
7
when
off,
when
I
he gives a
think.
redouble
Or
at
no,
the
6.
score is very different than what you
Oh,
would do for
yeah.
money.
Absolutely. And by the way, when your opponent has the open ace point, the way I do this mentally is if he had 1 less checker off.
Yeah.
He's got 7 checkers off.
You got
That's
7
a
checkers
lot.
off, but to me that counts like 6 because of the open ace. In fact, all your formulas do that.
You can come in with a
That's good to block
2-1.
the 2-6.
I would just continue out this
Right.
way.
I would have put it on the 7 point, but
But then 2-5 becomes a super joker instead of a double shot.
Yeah.
yeah, but
And
now
have
you
to-
wanna
But you'd have to give up the 8 to
that
make the
trades
7.
off because
And
now you
this
want to hit him.
has to hit
Yep.
loose, right? We can't let him roll a 5 to get out, so we have to put him on the roof.
And by the way, I double if he dances here. I redouble. And I bet you get a pass. Right now, I redouble and I bet he passes.
I would close him out.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't like to see that Timo's got 4 minutes left. You know, this is. I don't even feel like he's playing slow. You know.
Now, earlier, he took a lot of time on a few plays that most of us would not have. Mark pointed that out also. I don't know why he isn't slowing down thinking about the redouble. Is it that far away from a redouble
Well,
at this score?
he has 12 seconds. I think you need like improvements, right? Maybe take 1 checker off or give yourself a nice distribution.
I would give you odds that he'd get a pass right now.
I mean, if he had perfect distribution with 7 checkers off, right?
He's not
he would
passing.
be,
How can you pass? You know.
It would be a 60-40 game, but he has this gap, and I guess if we adjust a few, maybe percent per pip
It's a
by putting
70-30
checkers there,
game.
it would probably be closer to like 65-35,
No,
right?
70-30.
I don't know.
I put this in many times.
Well,
Be
let's take a look
70-30.
here.
Oh, that's a great shot. That's
Yeah,
a great
this is
shot.
game over.
I think we're gonna see a
It's
recube.
game over.
We're gonna see a recube, and
A pass.
yeah, I think we're
pass
gonna see a
already.
take.
Oh, barely pass. Oh, no, it's a small pass. But he
Scoops.
took it.
You
He
see,
took it.
And that's a good take for him.
Wow.
2-1.
That's
2-1.
a gamble.
We take
Woo!
This is tough.
And look how fast he took it.
You see how I call that down to a T?
Oh my God, you're right. This guy's got guts. I would have been stupid to double earlier if he's taking anyway later.
This is very strong if he takes
I-
2 off. The reason you can take 2 off here is because Doron has a 2-1 he can enter with.
I want to go have beers with Claxton. He's a cool guy. I love this guy.
And he rips 2 off. And does he roll a 2? No.
No.
Wow, he played good. That was good taking 2 off.
6-1.
Gotta do it like that.
Yeah, I might have left
It
it on
would've
the
been
6.
fun if you
I
had
want to get
taken
hit if he
6-4
rolls the
and he's
6,
back in.
maybe.
So, yeah. Pretty close game. Timo's a favorite.
6-1. Doesn't like rolling an ace there. He doesn't want to develop a gap here, but 5-3 swings around.
What a big game.
It's a breath holder.
He wants to ice him.
3-1, not great. The gap is developed. It's okay.
It looks like Doron, he needs to
Oh,
that's a
4-1.
bad.
Very
It's a
bad,
bad
very
roll.
bad.
But he's still
Bad
even.
roll.
He's still even.
Yeah, he's still
and
even,
he's
you're
gonna
right.
need to roll a double, so not much change.
6-5. Fantastic shot for Timo.
Wow, Timo's gonna
Oh,
be happy.
4-1,
Now,
that's
yeah,
really
right.
bad.
Now he can die with he rolls an ace. So this is not good.
Black needs to start well. That's not great. Black, if
Not
Black
a
gets a
bad
massive
roll.
double
He
here.
may
that
have
would
2
be-
shots at a double.
No, the 8.
No.
Oh, no, it's not over. But I mean,
That's-
it's over-ish.
That was a killer.
It's effectively over. Wow. Will Doron take a break?
4-2.
That's
And
game.
that is game.
What a game. What a game. We got a
Timo-
match.
Timo fights back. He's
We got
got
a match.
10. And Doran has 14 points. So we are at 5 away, 9 away, right? Is that right?
That snap take was really something.
He worked for
It was
your,
very close.
He worked for your 10 euros.
Oh my God.
It was very, very close to a correct
Yeah,
take.
so
It was only
guys,
wrong by 3%.
guys, you understand that it was massively correct for Doron to take, right?
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
Yeah.
If you look at the PRs, that was a take.
That was an amazing take.
It was amazing. A very good take.
All right.
And he almost pulled it out.
And in a few minutes, we're going to have Miranda Moulton in your spot, Phil, I've been told, by production team.
Who's coming in?
And she is the women's champion, Miranda Moulton,
Oh, wonderful.
from the UK.
That's great. I want to see her myself.
Wow, that was a heck of a game.
Wonderful.
Was able to
This-
sneak the recube in and get a take. She's here.
See you later, say guys.
Hey.
Yeah, get a chance to get my money back.
And if you can switch to the commentator cam for a second, we can see the women's tournament world champion coming in, Miss Miranda Moulton. How are you? Yeah, not bad, not bad. Nice to see you in the commentary booth today.
Congratulations on winning.
Congratulations on your match win, of course.
What does it feel like?
I can hardly hear you because it's echoing.
What does it feel like to win the World Championships?
Feels amazing.
Yeah. Make Daddy proud.
Really good. Yeah,
For
he is
sure.
I can understand that. Meanwhile, what's going on here? Quack, quack.
Double twos, fantastic roll, of course. Gets the point on him and step up.
Now he's probably got a cube next roll.
1-3, we just enter and okay. Would you have hit there, Sander, or do you like this
I
H2-3
would-
play?
I would probably have hit, but I think it's all right. It's all right. And now something has changed, right? He was trailing 8 points before. Now it's only 4. So
Now it's only 4.
this can sometimes be hard adjusting mentally to that, right?
Yeah, of
Like
course.
he probably still feels that he's trailing and getting
Well,
unlucky.
Yeah. He must. But maybe the momentum is shifted in the match, right? I mean, picking up 4 points, making it much closer like this. Maybe Timo can exhale.
Yeah, and you know, good play.
Feel free to muse with us, you know?
Okay.
Let us know what you're thinking about.
Oh, it wants to double.
Probably
Do you
wouldn't
like,
have been a
do
cube.
you
if
like
he had just
doubling
stepped
aggressively when you're behind, Miranda?
Definitely. Definitely.
Oh, he doubles. Which is very nice because he gives Doron a chance to make a very big mistake. Which we're happy to see that he doesn't. Good take.
Doron likes
Make the
taking.
5. This is when you make the 5, you know?
Yeah.
This is...
Very strong play. It's going to be difficult for
This is-
Black to hit you when he has 3 blocks
Look
in his
at
home
that.
board.
I don't... Yeah, do it. That'll be so impressive, right? Take advantage of the fact that he's got like 3 guys down there. How nice is that?
That's impressive.
That is a backgammon I like to see.
There you go.
And I don't think he's going to hit. But he's thinking about it.
Might as well just play 6 to 5 at that point and just slot the 5 and get your board ready for the race.
2-1. I like that play. Like, but still, we got 2 guys that really want to become world champion.
For sure.
You can imagine what they're going through. You know?
I know Timo has wanted it longer, though.
What?
Timo has wanted it longer.
Has he?
Yeah, he must. I mean, this is Doron Claxton's very first tournament in person ever outside of South Africa.
Well, you could say that.
Yeah.
But I mean, either way, it's going to be great. I think Timo is a very well-deserving world champion, and I think that the run Doron has put together is amazing. You know, it's really good for the. I'm going to go ahead and call it a sport. You know,
For sure.
it takes a lot of skill to roll them dice.
Definitely.
Miranda? When you play, do you like think about your rolls? Like, if you have a shot, do you like try
Always.
try to channel it?
People think I'm trying to cube. When I do it, I'm thinking like I need a 6-3 right now, and people think I'm thinking about doubling, but
You're channeling it.
yeah, and it works. And I also reach for the checker when it's on the bar, and I need to come in, and it helps.
Yes,
It definitely helps.
So interesting, since you have to volunteer a shot here, they want you to volunteer from here. It looks like Black has enough timing to hold this for quite a while. And so if he's able to recirculate this, you might end up leaving a shot from there anyway. 6-3,
Wow.
he gets hit. And you should maybe lift the checker.
He had a 3 up.
Maybe not.
He had a 3 up. Like, I would.
Yeah.
Oh, and he doesn't have much time on the clock, Timo. But you can't take this. You know. You can't take it, but
There's no way to win, really. I mean, it looks very difficult.
I am afraid that he's going to take it because of time pressure.
Oh, he's down to 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I didn't
Yeah,
notice.
you sort of want an 8 cube, you know, but it would just be a disgusting take.
I'd love to have a heart rate monitor on him right now as the clock ticks down and he's trying to assess. I'm not sure what there is to assess. I feel like you just pass quickly and not use your
Oh.
clock time on this.
What a great pass, Timo. And you waited until he had 2 minutes. This is a 2-minute warning in backgammon.
I think if he enters, maybe you can get a take. Maybe he can trick. I think it might still be a pass.
I just think it's a very big pass, you know, like you don't take when you have 10%.
Certainly. Just thinking more interesting if he rolled a 1 and entered and then got the cube in.
So that was a really big game for Doron. And he won Timo's cube, you know. It's a bit. I hate it when I'm playing and, you know, they humiliate me on my own cube.
Yeah, it's like breaking a guy's serve, right?
Yeah, that's right. Like, they can win when they cube and I take, it's fine. You know, I can live with that.
4-3, nice shot. And takes a race lead with that hit. He rolls a 5, but it can't hit.
It can.
It can, but it's ugly. I wouldn't recommend it. 2-1, all right. Are we going to go with the Double tiger play. Are we just gonna hit one, or which one do we hit and pick up?
Yeah, generally you hit on the 5, right? You know, it's one more pip. So make the 23. Yeah. And I heard, Miranda, you live in city York? Is that a nice place?
It's a lovely place. You should visit.
Sure. I'll come.
Where are you from?
I am Danish. I'm from Copenhagen, originally. But Backgammon has taken me all over the world. So
What's the
I
best place to travel for backgammon?
for Backgammon.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be in the old days. It used to be Copenhagen, but I don't know what the scene looks like there anymore. Maybe New York, Justin. What do you say?
New York is huge for backgammon at the moment. Remy has her club out there, attracts hundreds of people every week to go play in-person events. That's really huge.
Yeah, I really love what Remy is doing for Backgammon.
Yeah.
This is impressive. She is an impressive lady.
She brought a team of people here.
I
An
heard.
entire team.
That's amazing. Meanwhile, we got a cube. It cannot be that hard of a find for our Finnish Grandmaster. No?
Wow, it's barely a take. It's a pass now on plus.
Yeah, don't know it.
Scoops it. Scooping gammonish spots. This just
Wow,
makes it
double
5
fours.
point.
Double
Fantastic
fours, he
roll.
can get back. Well, if he wins 4 points now, you know, Doron will feel the fear of God, right?
I agree. You would feel like it's creeping up on him.
Take a look at the computer play.
9,
Oh, no.
7, 6, 5.
I thought it was playing big. That's my mistake.
All right. What's the big play here? I mean, just coming out potentially, and then what?
Well, I thought it was gonna play like 7 to 5.
Oh wow, no.
But that is you can't do
Yeah.
that.
Getting rid of the that with him stuck here looks dangerous.
I like Timo's play, and now you just gotta hit attack. Double 5. That's
Double
a great
5.
shot. Great shot. You hit, and then you just play 3 from the 23. You know.
Look at the computer's play. Swings all the way around to the 8 and then hits.
That's what I said.
Is that what you said?
I just said it in a different way. You see, now he doesn't have much time. He's liable to make a mistake, and just play quick, Timo. You know, it's all right to make a small mistake. Just press the clock, bro.
Yeah,
Press the
play
clock,
is
bro.
just 1% different from the most optimal play.
I wonder if Morton made a line. You know, will somebody lose some time and give like 100 to 1?
In the final.
Yes, in the final.
Yeah.
Oh, you see now if he made my play, he would he would have him 2 checkers on the roof against a 5-point board. You know.
Now Claxton has a chance, of course. He could just roll a 3 from the roof and just make an anchor, right?
Yeah.
Gives him a solid chance to make a game he fans. 6-2 hits and makes the 1. It's a perfect number.
Yeah, he should have made my play. All right, it looks like a gammon, and then the score is going to be 16 to 14.
Oh, he rolls a 3.
It's going to be 2 away, 3 away, 5 away.
He should be hitting loose with every number that allows him to hit
Every
loose.
number you should be hitting loose.
Bad luck is rolling numbers that can't. This just
That's
points
not
on him.
hitting loose.
So this does look like a gammon now.
And it's like really interesting also because you only got 39 seconds left, you know?
Yeah,
So
he's
gonna
worried
just-
about leaving a shot with boxes, so he's kind of like not sure about how he should play it. This is safe with double 6s.
He's gonna just have to play by feel, you know.
Yeah, he's going to
Can't
have
think
to.
too much.
These both go to the 4.
Like, do you ever find yourself under time pressure, Miranda?
A lot.
Yeah?
I lost on time once.
Ooh.
Never gonna do it again.
No,
Gonna
no,
do
you
that.
you can't. Oh, that must not have been. That must not
Have you
have
ever
been
lost
one.
on time?
Not in backgammon. I have in chess many, many, many times. But you know, like
All right. This just got a little awkward.
it used to be that you could like lose on time, right? But now if people that like if they cock their dice, you know, they stop the clock.
Yeah.
Perfect number. Just gets to take 2 checkers off.
I actually don't like that. I think that you should protect yourself. You should have enough time left so that if you
Yeah.
like something happens.
Yeah. I try, but it's yeah.
I had this legendary thing. I was playing Mochi, and he was in risk of losing on time, right? So we had like 22 seconds left, and then he rolled the dice, and the one die was down, and the other die was spinning on a checker, right? And I'm like, what do you do? And I don't want him to lose on time, and I'm like considering blowing the die, but also you can't do that, right? Like,
Sure.
that's one thing you can learn, Miranda. You don't blow on another man's dice.
We're
Frank Sinatra sings that.
we've got a break now. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I mean, he came back.
Wow.
He had a massive lead, and now it is trickling away.
I
He's now
guess that
only
Doron
down
was
by
the one who
2.
took the break. I didn't see it, but I would guess
Yeah,
that.
I'm not sure, but if I were rolling like Timo right now, I wouldn't be going anywhere.
Right.
Felt
you
like the
get-
momentum is on my side.
I mean, if there is like skills to taking break, this is definitely the time to take a break for Doron, right?
For sure. Anything to try to break the momentum of what's happening. Go outside, get some fresh air, clear your head, get a pep talk from your friends, get a shot of something. Adrenaline, coffee, whiskey,
Yeah, right.
anything. Anything. Something.
That's right. You know, go
All
powder your nose.
We're going to take a 5-minute break. We'll be back. For sure, anyone can stay here and keep talking. That is a part of this team. I don't want to invite anyone else in the peanut gallery to just hop on, but be back in a moment. Here with Miranda Moulton, women's world champion, with Sandra Liloff, of course, the legend,
The horse.
and we will be back.
They call me horse. Hey, Carter. Why are you not here?
I think it was a flight thing, actually. I think so, like a delay or something that caused a one-day sort of thing. I saw it on Facebook somewhere. He was supposed to be here. Thank everybody for being here, of course. Smash the like button. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a minute's time, of course. My name is Justin Knoll, your commentator all week long here at the Backgammon World Championships. Professional backgammon player and coach from New York City, currently living in London. If anyone is interested in backgammon lessons with me, please feel free to send me an email at justin@backgammonuniversity.com, and we will be back. Are you coming on, CC? Yeah.
It doesn't matter, dude, because it's just you and Justin. Yeah.
Okay. Justin said you're gonna probably sit there.
Just a minute,
and
dude.
maybe if somebody joins us in the middle.
Yeah, pop here, this one. Do you want somebody to come? Just you two. I feel like three's kind of a crush. We'll roll with you two.
Maybe we'll just invite somebody.
It's easy. I feel like you're talking up, so we're fine. I might just have to-
Or is it? Oh, it's on now. Huh?
Yeah, you guys out there. Let me go talk to Tara.
All right, so these mics should be live.
They're live.
Yeah, they're definitely on.
Is it true that they are like super short on time or something?
Oh, I think Timo only has like 2 minutes left.
Oh, exciting!
So if he makes a comeback, that's gonna be
Exciting.
wild. Yeah. So
it's gonna be a nice speed gammon final, yeah.
yeah, for sure. So we are definitely live, and we have a new commentator coming in. As we can see, it is the current UBC tournament winner, champion, two-time.
It's first time something like this is a in my
two-time, Mr. Zenik Ziska. Very nice.
Thank
It's good
you,
to see you,
Justin.
buddy. I mean, we had fun the other day.
Oh, we did so much, yeah.
I mean, you had so much energy. People thought you were like drinking, but this is just actually you. If they don't know you, this is just you when you're feeling yourself.
That's true. I mean, to be honest, it took me 2 days to recharge, right? So I can commentate again, yeah. But I'm gonna use all my energy right now, so all is good, all is good. And we've got the most exciting match, yeah, the highlight of the week. Yeah, looking forward to it.
I agree. I mean, just a few moments ago, I mean, Timo was trailing by a lot. He was trailing by a lot. And, you know, some loose early cubes by the trailer turned the games around, faced 4 cubes. All of a sudden, the score gets chopped. Phil brought all 3 and kept them all. Now, this is all mine.
What can I do?
One of the players is back at the board. I think you're just waiting for your Timo.
Thank you. Oh, we got a chat as well, yeah?
Yeah, we have a chat.
How can I see it more? Everybody, hello. Okay, I just go close. I go closer to Justin if you don't mind.
Yeah, and I'll get closer to you, buddy.
Excellent.
Hey, let's go.
Ice baby. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we are now at, what, 3 away, 5 away? Just like a regular match.
Oh, 40 seconds on the clock.
Oh my
I
God,
thought
you
it was
only
going to be
have
like 2
40
minutes.
seconds on the clock. Yeah, feel
All right,
free to
let's
come
start.
sit in, Sander.
Oh, Sander, come on.
No. Sander, please, come. Actually, use these, just scoot over.
Scubo,
That was, yeah, Sander's
I'm going to be
spot.
sandwiched, yes?
Yes,
All right.
don't worry.
All right.
Don't worry about it. I brought bread
You brought bread?
for the sandwich.
Oh, very good.
That's fine. What's the over-under on the number of bread bowls Justin has had? That's a good.
All right, Cece, take
Hey, Sander.
Take the
Let's
help.
take it from here. Let's see how good you talk.
You guys are the lead ones. I just make fun of you.
Oh, you're the expert, huh? so we only ask you to place.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible. You're gonna make fun of me, huh?
Normally you talk good over the board.
Over the board, I talk to myself. You talk to me over the board.
Remember when we played the final?
I do. Let's focus on this one.
You want to talk about it?
I got some nice moments.
Well, I'm happy to see that you're doing well, you know, and you didn't have to go to the psychologist for too long.
As long as I don't have to play you, I'm okay.
Yeah, you got to beat up on the other Danish. Poor souls.
All right, so what are we doing here, gentlemen? We anchoring and
That's the
hitting one of
expert.
the checkers?
Hitting.
I'm asking the experts.
Well,
Plural.
I think Timo should definitely keep it simple, so just make like clear moves. So yeah, hitting on a 5-point sounds good, even though we can see the hitting on a 4 was a little bit more superior. Let's just keep it simple. I mean, you got 30 seconds on the clock, hopefully long match to go, so let's see.
Yeah, I mean, he certainly has to be a bit more aware of the time in this moment, right? We can't just use our delay time. Everything has to be done within that time, just in case we have a real decision happen later where you need time. This would also be a good time to practice the running count, because stopping to count the pips might not really be a thing here.
Oh, you tried to make a Sandra, huh? not everyone can do it, you know?
The famous double force. Famous double force.
So we can see that this is a very clear double pass, and Claxton's just trying to decide whether or not he thinks it's too good.
Yeah, generally speaking, yeah, I mean, easy pass, and then, yeah, some people cube, some people don't. You
Yeah,
cannot really blame
anybody
anybody.
clear versus just maybe running around. Double threes fans again. That you're definitely playing on now.
Well, you should. I think he's cashing. I don't think he was playing on before, you know?
He wasn't sure if it was too good.
Good read, Henry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I wasn't gonna say it, you know. But
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
I wasn't
You know?
thinking. I thought he thought it was just too good.
I think he's got a nice lead for the world championship, and he doesn't want to blow it, you know.
Yeah, but this was a good spot. You know, being able to pick up 2 points
Yeah,
here.
you see, Timo tells him to score it up. You know, I
Getting
think Doron
to,
may be a little bit nervous.
Getting to Crawford would have been huge in that spot. I mean, there's very few variations where he ever gets to take a cube there, and every number begins with a 4-4. That's his only good shake. 6-5. This just makes the point. I mean, they must have been able to hear that in the room. I mean, we're not that soundproof. The awe after the cube, right?
Well, but they don't know what that means.
One can assume.
Like, I just think, you know, Doron has got quite the fan club, you know, and when he rolls a good number, you know, like, you can hear it. You know? And I actually like that. I like the passion, you know.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I mean, we've been hearing it since quarterfinals, yeah? Every time Doron was playing on a stream, the whole room could hear, and it's just awesome, yeah? I mean, the cheering...
4-6. This hits
Remind-
back from the roof. Wow. Incredible shot. And the 3-6
wow,
fans
another
again.
dance.
He's done that like 3-6 last game.
Wow.
Double twos, slams it shut. Just swings this checker around with power. I guess that sound must be loud in the other room. I could hear the wood on the board rattling.
With double aces, you could
So-
actually make your 4-point, you know.
Nice move.
Very good move.
Beautiful
Very
move.
good move.
Making the bar here would be
Amazing
critical.
move under time pressure.
Yeah. Timo's got a great sense of playing fast. He was like in a UBC of semifinal, yeah, this year as well.
This 5-4
Yeah,
should just
contender
hit on the
tournament.
2 points. Seems fairly clear. Timo needs a 2 from the roof. He doesn't roll it. Another 3-6. Gonna be seeing that in his dreams, nightmares.
Do you ever low on time, CZ?
I enjoy when I'm on low on time. I enjoy being low on time. So of course I sometimes I am, but of course it's a very rare situation. But when I am, I enjoy it. What are you?
Yeah, I play slower and slower. Like I fancy myself a quick player, but maybe I'm not. You know,
Then,
like,
then you see the reality and terrible.
I'm getting older.
Is that the thing?
Well, I
1-5.
think the thing is when you play a lot, then it becomes automatic, right?
Yeah.
6-4 just runs around. of
No
course.
mistakes. No mistakes.
Yeah, so Timo just wants to lose a single. And be like 5 away, 1 away, you know.
Not too bad.
We've all won those. It's better than it was a little time ago. But he can still.
6-5 is a great roll.
He can still get a freak win here.
5-2.
Like 6-4.
Oh wow.
6-4.
You're stalling it.
Hitter.
Oh, and some.
You're in shape.
It seems Timo's got a little fan club. 4-1. Hit him.
4-1.
Hit him.
Doesn't hit.
Hit him.
That's what you would talk him into it, huh?
Oh, and another 6-4.
Hit him. Hit him.
Still getting
Hit him.
killed in the race, though. I mean, Black has the opportunity to hop out. I mean,
Good
this
play.
is
You couldn't.
crazy.
Confident.
2-3.
Oh, and now this is a very hard decision with not so much time on the clock because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But
The ace should hit.
very good, no
I
doubt.
guess we just made the
This
9 point.
5-4 makes the 9.
Really? I mean, it's sort of, for
Difficult.
me, it would be very hard passing up the hit. And I can tell you why, because if he fans, you know, he's going to have a very hard decision.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So I think this is a
But if
bad
you get-
move,
but if
even
you
though
get hit-
XG says.
well, at the
you
same
get
time, you
hit.
just said how powerful it is to be 1 away, 5 away, and by hitting, you are risking that opportunity to just be 1 away, 5 away in case you get unlucky in this game.
Double ones
And,
make the point.
All right, that's
That's also a good point.
that makes us quiet.
Wow. Whoa, Doron. Brother.
Double
Can't feel
twos.
good. And
Oh,
here-
now
This is
it's
an
gonna
easy
be right,
play.
yeah.
You think? Oh,
Well,
I think it's going to pass.
Okay, I like the
This is
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure
yeah,
a very good
Wow.
double.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Blunder potential.
Oh, yeah. And this is where.
Oh, and he marks it up. He says pass.
Right, you see what I
And
said?
there we go.
I called it.
Calling
Snuck
it.
one pass.
You are calling it.
At 2 away, 5 away,
But-
your take point is very low as the leader.
This
Yeah,
is
you know, I
awesome.
mean, I love the fight Doran is putting up, but I don't think he knows these things.
No.
I don't know he knows how important it is to be 4 away, and you have the chance to end the match in 1 game.
Yeah.
You
Basically
know?
a free roll, yeah. Basically a free roll.
Yeah, allowing your opponent to get to 4 away is a very efficient score. If he just took and lost the normal game, he'd be at 3 away. It's a very similar situation, minus the GV, the gaming value.
Oh, 6-5, 6-5. This is where I think Timo has a double when he gets a shot, right? Like this is
Oh.
purely double.
Should,
Should-
definitely, yeah.
Purely double, you know, that is, you should not have left him a shot.
And he hits.
And look
There
at
we
that.
go.
And this is where they
You hit
normally
this
fan,
one?
you know?
I probably hit the other one, to be honest. Because this gets hits back with aces, but...
Oh man, Timo's gonna win. Timo's gonna gammon him.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow. Wow.
Huge pressure.
Wow.
Huge pressure.
And this is a switch.
And we hit for sure on the 2-point as well.
I kinda like
Threes
this
is a
one.
bunch of the nonsense.
That's
Okay.
okay. I would have switched.
Switching is nice because you don't get hit back with 2s, but
The pressure is on.
You know, that was a big switch. You saw how his PR went up.
4-1.
Oh,
Yeah.
good play. Very good play.
Oh, what a roll.
Oh, more blots.
Just one more.
Double
Wow.
three.
Wow, yeah, you
Crazy.
know, I did say it.
Absolutely crazy.
Oh, that's a
2-3.
good return.
Great saver.
What a
So,
really nice
how do you
roll.
play, CC? You
I just made it 22, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Just make it and think later, yeah?
Hitting is obviously bad, but many people will probably play 10-8.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is, like, when you make the 22, you just know you're gonna survive, whatever happens.
Exactly, those 5s will
Yeah.
hurt you. Wow, so out of nowhere.
Yeah, smash the like button for this, huh? This is intense. Timo still only has 26 seconds left, so I mean, he would really love to finish this game right here.
Yeah. Well, he won't lose on time, but I would probably have brought that out to the 18. But
Would you, huh?
I mean, it's small. I think
Yeah.
I would. Anyway, I'm happy to see that he's not burning time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really got to like make insane plays now for the gammon, you know.
The game got really easy. Now is the free roll the other way.
Doron
4-3.
would love a 2, right? If he gets a 2. Oh,
Double
oh.
fours. This makes the
There's-
bar.
This is quite
There is a
interesting.
six
This
prime.
is quite interesting. Yeah.
There is a
Oh,
six
you
His
get-
prime.
instincts are good.
Wow,
Oh,
look
his
at that.
instincts were so
No,
good.
but yeah, you should
on the
don't
one
make
for
the
the
6
G.
prime. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Funny when
Just
it's-
hit. Oh, not like that.
Well,
Well,
This
not
gap
like
could be
this,
hard
but,
to fit.
it's all right.
really.
It's a very intelligent play. I think it's better than making the 6 prime.
it was great that he realized that he just wants
think-
to go for it. Yeah.
Right. Well, he's looking at Doran's position, and you can see
Yeah,
that he has
yeah,
nothing, right?
Yeah.
And now, for the first time, you know, Timo's a favorite to win the match.
And he's probably gonna realize it.
Big.
Oh.
No,
That's forced,
no.
so don't
And
spend
now he
any
has to leave
time.
a shot, but maybe he just
Well,
doesn't
I
roll a
don't know, but,
5.
you know, it's only if he hits and closes. It's
A 5, and he comes out, but still, Gammon City. I mean, look at all the
very
blots.
good roll for Doran. Obviously, you don't roll.
Huge roll
And he
incoming.
hits. It just comes out, I guess. I mean, why stay there? Timo with only 19 seconds left. He comes in.
And
We're
a
playing
lot-
some dangerous game.
Wow, no, I like slotting the 3. I'm scared of the G's. I'm very scared of the G's, by the way.
19 seconds.
Whoa.
2-1.
All right, so now the game changes a little bit. The gammon has gone down, and Doran has like
4, the
feels,
5 covered.
feels like he's got like a free shot to win.
Doran
And
is
now
back,
8s
yeah.
and 10s from the roof will hit back.
This is
5-2,
dangerous, right?
nothing.
You can get hit in gammon. Good play, Timo. Just come out. Don't allow him to make a point in your face.
6-3 makes the bar.
And now Doran is a favorite
Double 1s.
for the 2025 World Championships.
Guess we just bring all 3 of these closer now.
Yes. No, like this.
Just
Like this.
gotta focus on the checker in the back.
4-5-4, just
Like
8
that.
and out, right?
Yes.
Yep, looks good.
Yeah,
You
he's
just
got good
pop out.
instincts, Doran.
Pretty
Duplicate
good
2s,
roll,
right?
actually. Only playing with 1
Beautiful.
block.
Quack,
And he rolls
quack.
it 2, but he
Beautiful.
can't hop out and use it.
Are you hop
So
out?
he just comes out, of
Very
course.
close. But
Well,
Look
you
at this.
see, I know.
For the
you
G's,
gotta,
hitting and going to the one is
Gotta
very
play for
close.
the gammon, you know. You gotta. But it was close. Close, but no cigar. Do you know that expression?
I don't.
I do.
don't.
You know where it comes from?
Do not.
In the old days in the carnivals, when you were like
Oh, the carnival game.
trying to win games, you know, like the first prize would be a cigar. So when you didn't get it, they would say close,
But aren't those games for kids?
but no cigar. Well, in the old days, kids used to smoke, you know.
In the old day, the
And drink.
6-year-old would want that cigar.
You know, all the kids were drinking beer in Denmark in the old days. You know that?
No.
Yeah, it was mandatory.
Oh no.
Oh,
that's
double
not,
threes.
not a
and
good
that,
shot.
And that last one isn't pretty.
Well, is it a barrel?
This is the roll of the
a
tournament.
barrel.
Would it be better to like maybe leave a few
think
more
that's
shots?
okay.
and
Oh,
keep
let's
your- on
see.
one
That's
point?
okay.
Wow. this
Does
is
he roll an
big.
ace?
Regardless, I think the fans are gonna like shout.
6-2.
No, you lost that bet, Sander. This is the
thing I
first time
said.
you were wrong.
You'd
First
love to
thing
pick
I
up the
said
block.
that,
He can. The four
that
comes
was- that
off,
didn't
just
come
goes
true.
to the 1. But it looks like he saved the gammon from what it looks like right now, so that's good for Doron.
I mean, this game really feels like a free roll to Doron right now.
Oh, look at this roll.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah,
Hoppa.
don't.
1, 2,
3.
oh. I mean,
Off. Okay.
I would think about
Yeah.
some things here, but
That
he
was-
doesn't have much
would have
time.
been really,
he
really
would
nice.
really like double sixes. Oh, that's a great shot.
a good
2
shot.
off. Definitely take 2 off, brother.
Just so you don't
You know,
accidentally leave a
just to
double
get a
shot
free
with
gammon.
maybe 6-3 or 5-3.
And he's got to run. Run, Doran. Run.
oh, so the 3.
3-1.
I
This
mean,
is
double
pretty.
sixes would have
This is
nice.
pretty clear. No hit.
I would like a neutral roll.
Oh,
5-5.
so
2,
now
3,
he
4.
can be off the gammon.
He has to.
It's
He has
hard.
to
Oh,
stay.
I mean, you have
No,
to stay.
You can
You
get a
have to
double shot
stay.
next row.
Yeah, you have to stay.
No.
Well, you got to stay, right?
Wow,
'Cause
that's disappointing. I mean, you cannot lose the gammon. You don't lose. Oh, wow. Roll a 6-3.
5-1. He would have
And
got a
let's see.
shot.
But he would have shaken more hard than
what's coming now, Zizi?
Yeah,
He
he
would have
would have
missed.
shaken. He would no, he wouldn't have missed. He
Well,
would have shaken more
of
harder.
course, the universe would have
That's
changed.
everything's different now. Everything's different.
But
now.
you can see that Doron, all he's thinking about is to not lose the gammon, right? So that's why he made a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Wow, so now it's going to be the last game of the tournament. And at the
Exciting.
EMP, yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it for these players.
No, it's fine. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
All right.
This is when they take a break and talk about splitting and
No.
No chops. No chops. The momentum is
no
on
break,
his side.
let's
No
do it.
chops.
it would be pretty dope if Timo doesn't chop.
Yeah. I mean, if they were to, I guess if you're going to discuss it at all, you do it now. But at this point, I didn't see any discussion.
Oh,
Everyone's all in.
is this a...
You have to ride.
Yes. Do it, huh?
I know you play like that.
Now the 6-2, 13-7, 6-4.
He wants to be a messy game. He almost doesn't even mind getting
Right.
hit.
And do
Let's see if
double.
I
This is
hope.
not
Yeah, I would
the
double.
correct
I mean,
hit.
I've got a
I
bet
think
that
you do this
there's
to make
no
this
no
7.
Crawford, so I hope they're gonna cube.
Oh, you have a bet no Crawford?
I have a bet no Crawford.
What's
so,
the price on that stuff?
Yeah,
I think
hitting
that
is
was
bad.
1.8.
Because here, at least you
Well,
have the
that's
5 and the
interesting.
7. The best your opponent will ever do is just have the 5.
Wow, it's such a big mistake to hit. In the old days, we used to hit. You
Yeah.
know? But,
So at DMP, it
nobody-
must be right, even with 4-1, to just make the
Q.
points, right?
Let's double this.
You know, this is funny because, you know, this is when both players can double, right? You know that back in the old days, like in the 80s and stuff,
Double 4s.
nobody would double these because everybody
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
they
yeah,
were the
nobody-
best player, right?
Wow,
So
making
you
the
get a lot
2.
of passes.
I don't think I would make the 2 here. I'd probably make the anchor and just come down. This seems to be a bit...
Come on,
Big.
Q.
Yeah, he should cube, and
Come on.
I think he should take.
Oh no.
Oh, he's gonna
no.
try to win
this
again.
is gonna lose me the bet.
What's your bet?
No Crawford game.
But it's not gonna
Ah.
lose you the bet. It'd be funny if it did.
It would be so much fun.
But I'll
right?
try not to
You
laugh.
made a bet there would be no Crawford game. You made a bet there would be no Crawford game.
Yeah, I did.
With Morton?
Yeah.
But how long ago?
At the beginning.
Really?
I make based on everything.
Amazing.
Whoa, look at
Wow,
this.
such. It's amazing.
Now he could have fucked himself by not doubling.
But
you
he's
know,
gonna make
The
the.
play-
He's
the-
definitely gonna make the.
is
like
this-
the take
Wait,
point
why?
would be 33%, right?
You just
Yeah.
come around in
32,
cube.
33,
You
something
come
like
around
that.
in cube.
So and now he may be like playing on for the undouble gammon or something.
Yeah, I mean,
Depends
this
what he
stops a
plays.
lot of the nonsense. I mean, he's got the
Or
11-point made, so if
feel
you
like
point on
Timo-
him,
This is the overkill, but
You're just
since he's
stuck back here.
Yeah.
now you can't go. I mean, he rolls a 5, and what do you have? Okay, well, double now.
Well, now he's playing on for gammon.
What?
What is happening?
Well, he sees that he can win
This
a
leaves
gammon, you know.
shots. Why would we do this? 1-6, 5-2, 5-3, and now... I mean,
Yeah, good play. Good play. That's sort
double
of forced.
3s, okay.
Oh man, no cash, no.
I mean, I
Dory.
get blacks up in the race, but they're stuck. Just cover.
Now he's got to start just like leaving the golden, right?
He needs another big double.
People don't like it. It's sort of forced. That's
Well-
not the best play.
This is not great. Double
And
2s
quack,
is just
quack.
make
block.
the blocking
You obviously
point right in
block,
front
you
of
know?
him.
You
4
play-
point actually.
Is it better to make the 4? Oh,
Beautiful.
okay, because he's going to be
Beautiful.
forced off, right?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. Double 6 doesn't
This
get
is
to
forced
leave.
now.
19 seconds.
Force plays are nice.
Oh,
Timo
we got
doubles
the
now.
double there.
All
He's
right.
actually a favorite now.
We got it.
Wow, and now it feels
Oh
weird.
come on. Oh come on.
ZZ wants
No, see?
there to be a take
Let's
because he
say-
had the side bet
Oh,
on
come
whether or
on.
not there's a
That
Crawford
would be
game.
so dirty.
Oh man, look at.
Oh no.
So our good.
Yeah. Let's go.
He's only up 71 pips. I mean, who's counting?
You just go out and you only give 2 numbers. Keep it going.
Yeah, go out and pray. Go out and pray.
This gives
Small mistake. Don't give him double aces.
double
It's a
ones.
mistake.
Double ones is
It's
heck
even
of a
5-1,
shake. Double
yeah,
six, that's the
everything. Oh
wrong
my
side of
God.
the
Even
dice.
5-1.
Even 5-1, 4-1, you just have a banana
He
knife.
needs double fives.
Yeah, that
You
was,
just gotta come out, yeah? You don't have to.
It's,
That's okay.
5-6 would be a big roll.
Such.
6-3, he
Wow.
can't even. He's been
Oh,
rolling
he's
6-6,
gotta-
6-3. Numbers
gotta
that
play
can't
some
leave.
Big stuff. Make the 10.
Blocking point in front of him.
Right,
Okay.
Take away the double fives.
Double
Beautiful.
fives is blocked
Now
now.
there are all sorts of.
Five
blocks
man,
everything.
Can't
Oh
move
my
either.
That was the worst
bad
roll,
jack.
actually.
His board is cracking.
This is tough for our man Doron, you know. 'Cause he could taste it.
Oh,
He could taste it.
those are the worst losses.
5-5.
But he's getting ready, I mean.
It's a
Yeah,
good
I
thing he
mean-
blocked it, or else that would have been game over. Double six.
So now I think we make the deuce.
Oh, there's some beautiful play, yeah?
Now you gotta. It's hard with
Beautiful.
not,
He's got
with
a.
not so much time on the clock. It's
Oh,
hard to.
Yeah, to play these, yeah.
It's
to,
hard
to see,
to,
to see all the options, even, yeah?
13 seconds
gotta
left, but
be
it must feel like an eternity for a man living in the Matrix. This 4-2 steps
so
out.
many. You should probably come out. just with double
Sixes,
fives
ones,
and it's-
twos,
He
4-3.
should have.
Misses.
What is that?
This hits nothing.
What is that?
This is the misser of all missers. The misser of all missers. And now he has a shot.
Wow, that was a big swing.
4-3.
I didn't
What a
expect that at
Now
all.
it's gonna be even more.
6 or 4.
That's fake
Whoa.
six.
4
You
comes
got
out. He's
time.
up a trillion in the
Well
race. This
played,
has to
well
be the
played.
best play. Nice job. He's under no
You gotta
time pressure.
stay.
He has
Yeah,
to
you
stay
better
there
get
now.
that. Good play. Good
God.
play.
There's no way he
It's
can move.
anybody's game. This is anybody's game.
And now boxes again would
I
be
think
disgusting.
it's like 50-50.
But like a 4-1 would be atrocious. 6-5
Wow. what a
hits, brings
shot.
2 down.
Oh,
That's
that's
an
illegal.
illegal move.
It's not illegal. It's
Yeah.
more shots for Timo.
Let's set it back up. You've got some time. There you go. And now what hits back?
Wow.
6-4, 6-5, double fives from the roof. That's not nothing. 5-4. That was a very close cousin to 5-5. It looked like 5-5 for a moment.
But even going on the 5 is tough.
Oh.
9,
Time.
8. Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
down
he
to
did
8
that.
seconds. Is this better? I don't know. I
Well,
he had to
probably
play it
would've
fast,
stayed
but
further
I
back,
like- I
just
like
keeps
the
contact
idea.
with both checkers, but there's pick and
One,
pass
we
options,
got it.
and now he has a direct shot. He has to hit.
that.
That's the only way to reduce shots. Is
Right.
you have to hit.
15 numbers, right? By hitting.
When in doubt, take him out.
Put the hard rate on them.
And a 5.
Oh!
It's outside.
Thinking about
A 5 from the roof. Nothing.
No.
He fans.
That's crazy.
Covers.
Covers.
6. 5. A 1-6 would
Is
be
there gonna be-
disgusting. A 1-6 would be disgusting. Double
No.
4s move. Doesn't do anything. Just stays on the roof. Double 1s makes the point.
Wow.
What a final. What a DMP.
You can feel the air has left the room.
That was quite a DMP,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
I wouldn't bring this
I
in.
mean,
I would
this
just
was-
go here. Yeah, this
In
is
terms
the
of
spot.
excitement, you couldn't write it better. You know,
No,
first time
definitely not.
first time Timo
Double
goes ahead
fives.
in the match
Yeah.
at the very last time.
You rip it,
And he
right?
played good. He was composed.
You
you
rip
know?
it, right? No, rip it.
I'll
What
just
if he
play
rolls
something.
boxes now? What if he rolls boxes? Oh, he fans. Okay.
Thanks.
6-5.
It flashed,
I
it
thought it
flashed
was a
for
shot.
a moment. It flashed for a moment.
He wants him
Right.
to enter. There's chances here. 2 big
see it.
numbers.
Yeah,
Oh,
we know that
we're
these
back.
finals,
We
they don't
are
just let
back.
end like that.
A 3. Any
How
3.
big is that raw going to be on a 3?
Oh, come on. Those are not the ones you want off the table.
No.
See,
It's actually a 3 on the floor as well, I can tell.
I would start Timo's clock, without him watching.
Yeah. That would be a perfect
Yeah,
block.
hit the clock, hit the clock. 6.
Where's the other?
6, 6,
Where's the
6. It's
I
a
didn't- I
6-6.
didn't- I had no
He's
idea
in
what is
between
the other
checkers.
die.
I saw.
See it either.
5-4. Okay, he's going to need a couple more dice to roll. He's losing by a lot, 6-3.
So,
He would have much preferred a 3. Wow, I can't believe he rolled it off the board.
so it's gonna be over pretty soon, guys, and I
He needs a
think we
big
should all
double.
give these great players a
6-3.
great round of applause, right?
Oh, yeah.
When they come out.
Double
that's
ones. And this is Jin. And we have a new world champion.
What a final.
Timo.
What a final.
2025 Backgammon World Champion. Absolutely fantastic final. Give it up to our second place finalist as well. Claxton from South Africa.
Final against that next year.
Let's do it next year, yeah?
Congratulations to everybody.
It's a good moment. We need one more. So this is like
Absolutely
funny, you
fantastic.
know. I tried, you know. I beat CC.
Yeah, yeah.
which
Thanks for the reminder.
But yeah, just you know, like after when it's done, it's like you know, first thing I did, I called my mom. You know,
Yeah, of
I
course.
thought she deserved to know, and you know, you just take a moment and you do a deep breath and you feel it. You know.
I feel like that's what Zizi did when he won the UBC title for Mochi. I saw him in the hallway on the phone. I figured that's the call to mom. Was I right?
Close.
Oh, okay.
Close,
okay.
close.
I mean, how did it feel winning that UBC? Because you know, I didn't think you could do it. You know, like, how did that feel?
The honesty.
Thanks, Sander, for so much confidence in me.
Well, before I thought, but
On the champions today, you know, this is one of the most exciting finals we've seen. I mean, it comes down to
Definitely.
DMP. It can't be any more exciting than this. I'm sure we'll go cut to interviews with the players at some point, but I just want to congratulate both of them to making it this far in the tournament, getting to the finals, and I mean, having such an amazing lead and then just having the other player just steamroll and come back and take it at the last moment on the last rolls. Very exciting stuff. I'm sure I'll be a member for years. So congratulations to Timo. Congratulations to the South African player who made it so far. I mean, this was such a great tournament. And thank everyone, all my co-commentators this week for being here. Sinek Ziska, Sandra Liloff, Justin Knoll. Sure
yeah.
We'll get interviews in a moment.
Yeah, let's go get some player interviews and stuff
And
like
some-
that, and
Some beers.
hit the like button. And thank you for listening
Yeah,
to.
definitely. Thank you here for. Please smash the like button for this.
All
You'll
right.
never find a more exciting match on earth.
Good evening and good luck.
That's right.
Thanks, Justin.
Thank you, ZZ.
Thank you. Nice game.
For sure. Thank you all. I'm sure we'll cut to the celebrations. I'll stick with you guys until they cut away to the roaming camera. I am Justin Knoll. Thank you for being here. I've been your commentator all week long. Professional player from New York, just here for commentary this week. If anyone is interested in lessons, feel free to send me an email.